Oh shit, what happened? Oh, YouTube broke. That's weird. It should be... I didn't do anything. I didn't even refresh it, and it seems to be back. Sorry about that, everyone. Welcome in, Trudy. How are you doing? Weird. Weird. Hi, Karen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. YouTube says upcoming. Strange. But anyway. YouTube doesn't need the stream. You're too possessive is what that is. That's what that is, yeah. Dar man, etc., etc. Preaching to people that don't need to be preached to. Who does need to be preached to? You had one job, Perry Jor. I'm sure that's what he would say. Who does need to be preached to, though? Because Darman recommends his videos to kids, right? That's what he says. If you don't know what Darman is, I'm happy that you don't. When I say that we're going to be watching someone who's worse today, we're not going to be getting as much into it as we did Darman, because I can't put myself through that again, and I would never put you through that again, because oh my god, the torture. But it's like it's really bad acting, and it's something like, oh, don't be mean to people because they're disabled, because she could be a millionaire and you don't know, ha 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 ha. And it's really hit me over the head with a fucking sledgehammer, smash my brains in on the pavement. This is the moral message, I'm better than you. Oh, the sensation that you're better than me. That's also kind of what it is, I think. How can there be someone worse than Darman? I know, surely not, right? Surely not, Kieran. You're welcome. I found one. Oh, Jesus. For example, let's look at some of these titles, right, shall we? This is Samir Bhavani. Bhavnani, rather. Racist child discriminates against black nanny. So, you know, same vibe as Darman. Wife cheats to save marriage. Mentally disturbed wife cheats on husband to save her marriage. Unexpected ending. Teacher gets... Wait, what the fuck? Okay, this is Darman on Ket, I think. Teacher gets autistic student pregnant. Racist cop arrests a black toddler? And the title for this one is not teacher gets autistic student pregnant, but teacher claps autistic student. So, you know, it's a little more colorful in its language. What the fuck? Husband sells wife to best friend. You won't believe what happens next. This is what I mean. It's Darman, but worse. And can we just talk about his profile picture? Hi, I'm Sam. I'm a young filmmaker. You sure about that, buddy? Listen, young is subjective. I would say everyone south of 65 is young. Bit odd to describe yourself as a young filmmaker when you're solidly middle-aged. When you're solidly in the middle of your life, I would say. You're a proper adult. I'm a young filmmaker living in Los Angeles, California, that enjoys making videos that help inspire the world. Hashtag SamFans. Hello, yellow fellow kids. Creating positive content while spreading amazing messages. Samir Bhavnani. So I honestly think that Darman is a little bit delusional. I think Darman has a little bit of a cluster B thing going on, cluster B personality traits happening, where he thinks that he is very special and doing very amazing things, and people care about him and the things. The Delulu cluster, if you will, for sure. Yeah. So I think Darman has something going on. I think he's thinks of himself as the center of the universe, and I'm getting bad vibes. But the thing about Darman is he does it very, very, very well. He does it amazingly well. He gets millions of views per video. He knows exactly what he's doing. He has mastered the YouTube algorithm inexplicably, and he is like properly, if for that sort of person to do that sort of content, he's done it the best you possibly can. I don't know what's going on with Samir. And this is someone who is also just as Delulu, most likely. but has done something else. Guy, thank you so much for the 22 months. Although, you know, I say that. This one got 4.2 million views. Father leaves 6-year-old daughter in car to cheat on his wife! Exclamation mark. If I was a filmmaker... What's the word I want to use for? What's the word I want to use here? There are a few words, but I feel like I'm coming on too hot for the start of the stream. I'll be coming on way too hot for the start of the stream if I use them now. You know how you get into a creative job, right? You get into a creative job, you make games, or you write, or you make music, or whatever it is, and someone says to you, hey, you could put all of your talent into something, grow your skill, branch out, spread actually like good stuff that is going to help people or just be excellent content. Do your best, make masterpieces, but it'll be long, it'll be hard. There's no guarantee you'll ever pull it off and you probably won't make much money. Or you can write nothing but stupid jingles and they're all the same and you never grow and expand or do anything worthwhile, but you'll make millions. I know what choice Samir has made. And if I was a filmmaker and I was in Samir's shoes, first of all, I'd be delighted because I'd be rolling in it. I wouldn't feel that bad in my mansion, to be fair. But at the same time, I might look back and be like, hey, could I have actually made a film? The Simon Cowell method. Yeah, you know, it's, yeah. Jingles. It's like the Phoebe Buffay and best friend from her childhood dilemma, you know? Is it Smelly Cat the soul song? Or is it Smelly Cat the cat food jingle? You decide. How much you earn from 4 million views? It depends on everyone, and apparently it's not as linear scaled as we thought. But let's find out. 4 million views, YouTube, money. So people say that you get somewhere between 1.2k and 6k per million. So it's like 12,000 maybe, but it depends on your account and who you are. Like 12,000 for a million video, for a 4 million video rather. Am I monetized on YouTube? Of course, not on my VOD channel. Because then that would get stressful with copyright and stuff, but... Howdy, Worko, welcome in, how are you doing? It's hard for me to conceptualize how much money you can make from YouTube or Instagram. Basically, you make absolutely nothing until you make loads. Is what I've realized. Is basically what it is. You make nothing until you make loads, but by the time that you've made loads, you have to be like fully in, so... So that's basically what it is. Yeah, then you get ads and sponsorships and campaigns and blah, 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 blah. I wouldn't, unless you're talking about someone like Markiplier or Penguins or Moist or Asmongold or someone like that, just assume they make nothing. Genuinely. Unless you're talking about someone who you know is a celebrity, in which case they're minted, they make nothing. The big channels make most of their income from sponsorships. Yeah. I mean, I think that's true for everyone, actually. Everyone makes most of their money from sponsorships. I watched the German dubbed version. What? Wait, of what? Oh, no. Good morning, Jem. Hello, hello. Now I want coffee, but I don't have coffee. I'm sorry, Jem. If it makes you feel better, I put way too much sugar in my coffee, and it's kind of absolutely gross. So I would give this to you because I don't want it. Does that make you feel better or worse? The aim is to get big enough to get that sponsor money. Yeah, if you're talking about streaming, there's sponsors for every level though, you know? So a lot of companies don't want big streamers, or they want a variety. They want like little people as well. It's always gonna be proportional, and you get more choice, and the stuff that you do can be cooler if you have a little bit more reputation, most likely. But yeah, no, there's sponsors for all levels. That's something someone was trying to tell me when I took a long time for me to take any sponsors. I think I've only taken like one. I've done a few campaigns, but I think I've like actual sponsor, like who actually sponsors the stream right now. It's just the one. And it took me ages to take one. I was denying and fielding for years. I say years, I haven't been streaming for how many? I've been streaming for 3 years, but it took me ages to take one because it's a lot of the time it's just not worth it. I'll sponsor this stream. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I'm waiting for that Calvin Klein sponsorship to come through. You want to do billboards, Avatron? Is that the dream? I mean, it will be such a compliment to do an underwear billboard, I think. And then the purpose of the billboard is to blow you up so big that everyone can see you and they look at you and they're like, damn, that's what I want to look like. And maybe if I buy the underwear, I can look like Zavatron. Like, isn't that such a compliment that they want you for a huge billboard? You're just that sexy. Joshua, thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. She was beating them off with sticks. Everyone wanted an ad on Perry's stream. No, but this is what I mean. Like, there's loads for smaller creators. And I'm talking about when I had like 10 average viewers or something. There's loads of opportunities for teeny tiny little creators and bigger creators and medium creators and huge creators. It just depends what the companies want. But it's not always worth it. And yes. Unlike Samir, like I said, there's 2 routes, right? Or routes, depending on if you're nasty. There are 2 routes that you can take with creative things. One is to make good stuff and hope that other people think that it's good, but be true to yourself and actually do stuff that's cool. And the other option is to do this. And sometimes sponsorships and whatever, blah, 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 they can distract you from doing cool stuff. And you just want to do the cool stuff. The cool stuff is paramount. Have you seen Jeremy Allen's White's ad? No. Is he stupid sexy? I prefer to sell myself for views. Oh, okay. Well, that's the route as well. Yeah, you can do that too. That's up to you, Kieran. It's 2 options. That's totally up to you. So Samir is someone, as you can tell from the look in his eyes, if you just look at his profile picture. Can I zoom into this? Not really. If you just look at his profile picture, you can tell, you can see in his eyes, he is definitely someone who has sold his soul for views. I would say. Let's just jump in. Let's just watch one. Actually, let me give you some context first. So this is Darman. Darman is very, 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 very famous. People talk about him all the time. He has stupid amounts of followers, views, money, etc. And he kind of has the same thing going on. Basically, what they do is they do super overly moralistic messaging. This boy's bullied for autism. And then, spoiler for this video. This is the one we watched on stream. Spoiler for this video. The bully turns out to be his brother. Who cares? But they say they find out that actually the autistic kid that they've been telling to shut up and sit down and excluding him from all the activities turns out to be a genius. He's a genius. He's a math star. And so they should have listened to him all along. So then they're like, oh, don't bully people that are different to you. Yay. And it's all horrifyingly acted. Absolutely horrifyingly acted. This girl, she is mean to the boyfriend because he gives her bags that are cheap. And just to really emphasize how bad this is, I'll show you a little bit of the acting.
Oh, baby. I'm so excited. I think I know what it is. You know how badly I've wanted this bag.
I want you to have everything you want in life, babe.
Wait, what is this? Kate Spade? I can't be caught wearing Kate Spade. I told you I wanted a Louis Vuitton bag.
So that's how bad it is. Kill me. Indeed. Kill me right now. And I don't want to go through this again. We're not going to be going through this again because fuck me. Oh my God. That's how bad this is. It is shockingly awful. Spoiler for this video, and this is what I mean by hitting you on the head moralistic messaging. Spoiler for this one, she does this a few times for a few things. The ring's too small that he proposes with. The restaurant's not nice enough, blah, 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 blah. She doesn't support his business. He's like, I'll have money in the future, but I'm just working right now. And you have to have faith in me. And she's like, I don't have faith in you. So she cheats on him for a rich dude. Then he becomes a millionaire from this business. And then rejects her at the end. Yay! Don't bully your boyfriend because what if he becomes a millionaire? I hate it. I hate it. And Darman is a character. He is a how do I say this? He is the I'm sorry, what is the Laura vlog? Who's Laura?
This week, we put together some...
No. He has a family vlog? With his kids? Oh, this guy's a piece of shit, I think. Infestation, thanks for the follow! Oh, I don't know if he... Oh dear. See, what I was gonna point out
This week,
was his website that we went through on a previous stream. And, where even... You have to look specifically for his website, I think. It's not on his YouTube. But he has a website where he basically talks about his story and about how he had a hard time, but now he just wants to make change. But he really pushes it. And it's very much him. So you see, your struggle becomes your superpower, and now he's Batman. So that's Starman. He has a family vlog, which remind me about if you're interested. We might. This just keeps getting worse and worse, chat. Like every single time I return to this, we find one other little detail, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Alright, go on then. How do you abuse your children? Tell me.
this week, we adopt Haran from the royalty family for a 24-hour shopping spree.
So much stuff!
But he'll have to do chores to earn every dollar he'll spend.
I don't know why my parents left me here.
And if he goes even $1 over budget, he has to give it all back.
Oh no.
Don't forget to be a really good kid, okay?
Okay.
Yeah?
And when you can, push Star in the pool,
No,
right?
don't do that.
Remember what I told you, right?
Remember what I told you.
No,
Be a
what
good
I
kid.
told you.
No,
What I told you.
Hey, what's up?
bro?
What's up, man?
See you.
How are you? It's good to see you.
We have a boy in the house. Hi, cutie. Oh my gosh. We should pick him up.
no.
This is so exciting. What do you want to do?
Run, kid, run. This is so much. This is terrible. This is terrible. 9.1 million views. They know what they're doing. Who are the target audience? Hi, Kiri, welcome in. Oh, okay. Well, do you know what's good about this? This is better than I thought it would be. This is better than I thought about it. Because
This
usually when
week,
you
we
see,
put
like, they call it a vlog. It's not really a vlog because they only, I mean, they don't post. They don't post. So it's not really a vlog. And usually when people have a family channel, they make the kids be on the family channel 24/7, and they do like it's things like, oh, a kid was sad at school, so I had to pick him up, or my kid's crying, or look at my son's bad grades, etc. But this seems like this is a fun thing that's clearly very acted. It's very acted. It's incredibly very acted. But it's a fun thing that the kid seems to be enjoying. So I don't think this is. Usually family vlogs are immoral. This one doesn't seem immoral. This one seems like the kid's having fun. No? So... Wait, what are you saying to me? Forced Mormon challenge at 3 a.m. What? He's teaching kids what trash TV feels like.
This
No,
week,
no, no. There is good trash TV and there is bad trash TV. Love Island is good trash TV. The Bachelor is bad trash TV. What is that, Adam? You just came in screaming. What does it mean? Don't get into someone's van if they offer you sweets, but do go into their house if they offer you anything you want for 24 hours. Yeah, you know, it's about risk versus reward. You gotta balance it off. Where's MILF Manor on that scale? MILF Manor is the qualitiest of quality trash TVs. You have no idea. MILF Manor is right at the very top of all of it. MILF Manor is the winner. Any single trash TV thing you could possibly think of, MILF Manor is right at the top. Free sweets in this economy. Just pick up that kid, man. Picking a kid up is free and also helps train your biceps. So there it is. Not MILF Manor. It's so good. It's so good. I stand by it. What's good trash TV? Good trash TV is where the producers and writers are smart. Basically. It's where it's actually clever. So that's why I like Love Island. Love Island is actually a very clever show. And that sounds like a really pretentious thing to say, or it sounds like copium from my side because I just like Love Island. But in my opinion, Love Island is actually a really clever show. Because the way they manipulate people into acting certain ways is flawless and elegant and majestic, and it works perfectly every single time, and they know exactly what they're doing. The way that it's super immoral, awful, but the way that they set everything up so that everyone is maximally jealous, maximally insecure, everything like that. They take away clocks so they don't know what time it is. They stagger the times they wake up and the times they go to sleep, so they just go insane. All of these things, they use actual manipulative tactics to get good drama and results. It's actually very, very clever. So if you read below the surface, if you don't watch the characters on Love Island and you watch the structure of the show, it's incredibly clever, and that's why it's quality trash TV. Similarly, MILF Manor. MILF Manor doesn't have that, I don't think. I don't think anyone's like... Oh, maybe it does. I think MILF Manor is just shocking. MILF Manor is just very shocking, and that's what makes it good. That's what it relies on. That's what it relies on. It relies on the people working on it actually being clever. Clever, aka evil. Yeah, exactly. Scripted, unscripted TV. My notion of Love Island is their debate about Brexit, post-Brexit. It's gold. Oh yeah, wasn't she really confused? She was really confused about cheese or something, wasn't she? I don't remember that conversation. I remember someone being very confused about where London was, and she thought London was a country. But this is what I mean. Like, you're not watching it for the guests. You're watching it for the structure. I gave up with TV. TV full stop. It's all trash. Oh no! There are good shows. Have you seen Stranger Things? That's a good show. Chad, what's some good shows for Joro? What are we doing today? We are going to be watching someone who's even worse than Darman. So I gave you some context about who Darman was, about his videos, etc, etc, etc. It's absolutely the worst. And he's given cluster B. But there is someone who August the Duck says makes Darman look like Martin Scorsese. And this is Samir Bhavnani. So let's just get straight in. Shogun. Yeah, people say Shogun slaps, Fallout, Peripheral. Breaking Bad is good if you want to feel depressed afterwards. I finished my book. Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. No spoilies. It's a very good book. It is very well written, I think. Not that I know anything about writing, but it feels very well written, and it's really awesome, and I think about it a lot, and I was very emotionally invested, and I felt inspired, and there were lessons that I thought about, and I'm still thinking about bits of it, and it's awesome. But I really wish I didn't read it. And I'm kind of really mad at Gabrielle Zevin. So, that's my opinion. That's my review. In a Dark Corner, thanks for the 5 months. I appreciate that. What's its sequel? Tomorrow, 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 and Tomorrow? I imagine, yeah, that's what it would be. It's actually a Shakespeare quote from a speech in Macbeth. So you seem really stupid right now. I didn't know that either. I found that was on the last page. I found out that's what Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow is. I haven't read it, so I'm gonna give a fake spoiler. They all die. Everyone dies at the end. I recently read Nuclear War, a scenario, and it put me into a 2-day hole of despair. I had to stop listening to that song that became really popular. I mean, it was already really popular. The world caves in. And the world caves in. That one. Oh girl, it's you that I lie with. That one. Yeah, I had to stop listening to that song because I learned how to sing it, and I learned the lyrics, and it made me cry. So I'm good. Can we spoil 3 Body Problem? No, you may not. But I'll watch it. I'll make a point of watching it. You may not spoil 3 Body Problem. You may now wait 4 minutes so that I forget that this is related to 3 Body Problem, and you may rephrase your question so that it is suitably vague and unrelated, if you will. But you must wait 4 minutes, so I forget. Creating positive content while spreading amazing messages. Shall we get started? Actually, before we do, guys, what is a book or a show that absolutely bummed you out? I imagine, a book about nuclear war. Were you surprised, Kleist? Were you surprised that it bummed you out? Because I would expect it to do that from me. Yeah. I want to read Yesterday, and Yesterday. The prequel. Avatar, the bald guy wins. It's so untrue to life, isn't it? Boardwalk Empire and The Leftovers. Interesting. You have to go to Barnet tomorrow. Ugh, why? It doesn't fill me with joy. Barnet? Nothing's in... What's in Barnet? Why are you going to Barnet? That's disgusting. That's not good news. They have like one train station. And they're surrounded by fields, which is great if you don't live in London. But if you do live in London, what do you mean fields? It's where my boss lives. Ugh, why? Well, it's actually not that bad. They have a really good school. A good school I was going to go to, actually. Here's a little fun tidbit about me. I was going to go to the school in the 6th form in Barnet. So was Cleedham. That was my first choice. That was his first choice. That was the plan. This form signed for both of us. Form signed, everything signed. Last minute, I changed my mind and I went to a different one closer by. Cleedham, last minute, changed his mind, went to a closer one nearby, and that's how we met. Not that I believe in, anything. But how fucking cute is that? We were both gonna go to day milestone, but then we both changed our minds, and then we still met in 6th form. We're so meant to be! Rigged, I know. Aw, it's the cutest thing, I know! Cornball, I am. I really am. Listen, I'm still sick, so I'm like, I've been weeping. Full disclosure, I have been weeping because of this fucking book. I'm so mad. I'm so angry at Gabrielle Zevin. She made me feel things. She made me feel things that I didn't want to feel, okay? I haven't cried in like 7 years. That's probably not true. But I haven't cried in like 7 years because I don't do that because I'm not a pussy. I'm joking. I'm joking. Crying is a very healthy emotional response. Sometimes I save things that make me cry on purpose so that I can get that emotional relief. Like a crying wank bank. It's a good tactic, actually. A friend of mine does that too. Anyway, but the point is, Gabrielle fucking Zevin made me feel things that I didn't want to feel, and I've just been weeping all morning, and it's stupid, and now I'm all corny and having like stupid emotions, and it's... What the fuck is a wank bank? So Miv, you find like material on the interweb nets that gets you feeling a certain way, whatever certain way it might be, and you save it for later. So you have a bank of material to use for whatever particular, to elicit whatever particular emotion. Usually it's one specific emotion, that's why it's called a wank bank. I'm a binge wanker. Oh no. What an interesting topic to join to. Do you have a wank bank, Pure? Sorry. That's an inappropriate question that I'm not actually asking you. Horny is an emotion now. How would you describe it? I don't want to know how you would describe it. Do you guys think that hungry? Let's use hungry because I think hungry is the same thing as horny in terms of category, right? So would you say that hungry is an emotion? It's more of an impulse. It's a state. Okay. So it's a state that can cause other emotions, like being angry. Being hungry can make you angry, like hangry. Jorah thinks it's a feeling. I don't know. I think I would describe it as, I would have described it as a feeling too. It's like a modifier. I could see it being a state of being makes me think of something a little bit more serious like that. Like when I think about states, I think about altered states of consciousness, like high as a fucking kite, asleep, dead, right? Those to me are states. Hungry, but it's not really an emotion. It's your body telling you something. that is real and happening. Not that your emotions aren't based on real things or valid, but emotions are so subjective for different people. But then again, people's experiences of hunger are very, very subjective too. I have a friend who does not feel hunger in the normal way. He will not notice if he's hungry at all. Not even slightly. He won't feel it. It could be a day, sometimes even 2 days. And he'll just get cold and tired and slow, and he'll curl up in a ball somewhere. Unless someone says, hey, food, and then he's like, oh my god, I'm starving. And similarly, when he's just eaten like a 3-4 course meal, he'll go outside, and if it's too soon, he'll be like, oh, you guys want to get some snacks? He's very slow to process that feeling. He won't get stomach rumbling, etc. Maybe he does, I don't know, but maybe he just doesn't equate it to being that. He needs a girlfriend, yes he does. Yes, he needs someone, or like a sitter. He needs someone to just be there all the time. What a special boy. Snacks. Can emotions cause hunger? People do get hungry when they're like horny. Is that true? I don't know. Have you eaten every 15 minutes? Alarms. As a coping mechanism, it can, but I don't know if it makes you feel hungry or if you just want to eat. You know? Because like I've wanted to eat, but been aware that I don't feel hungry. And then I eat ice cream because, you know, what are you gonna do? Fire me? Fuck you! Eating can change emotions. Comfort eating. True. Hunger is a sense, just like sight, hearing, smell, touch, and taste. We have sensors in our digestive system and brain that detect when you're running low on glucose. I like that, actually. I was going to be like, I don't think so, you idiot. But I thought about it, and I like that. It's a little alarm. It's a little LED in your brain going beep, 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 beep. You need food. You skinny bitch. That's what it does. Sometimes I'm hungry exclusively for chocolate. Yeah, see, and I wouldn't say that's the same thing. It's a little notification that goes, hey, you should probably eat something. You want to maybe take care of yourself? God, what am I, your mom? That's what that says. Yeah. Hi, Fresh. Welcome in. Welcome. Tired, angry are body perceptions, not emotions. You don't think, wait, angry? No. Angry is an emotion. Angry is not a body perception. Angry is an emotion, 100%. Ariotis, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Horny, tired, hungry, sure. Oh, you meant to say hungry, not angry. Yeah, because a lot of people would argue that angry is the same thing as being hungry and tired. I've seen podcast boys, not you, Vemi, of course, but I've seen podcast boys on the interweb nets talking about how angry is just the sense of injustice, and therefore boys aren't, you see where I'm going this, boys aren't emotional. Women are emotional. Boys are just sensible. And so if they have anger issues and they punch people out in front of clubs or whatever, that's just them being logical and reserved. I guess it's protecting their farmland from the wolves or whatever it is. That doesn't explain impulsive eating. No, it doesn't. Things are complex. Things are very complex. It's very tricky. This is all very tricky. I have 2 levels of depression. I don't want to do anything. Fuck eating. And I'm sad. And I'm going to eat everything in sight. Yes. Yes. Me too. You should... I'm sorry about your depression. Jaro, you must speak to more people. It seems... You're in therapy, right? Not to dox you or anything. You should speak to more people about it. I guarantee that I'm emotional. Here's the question. Is hungry in the same category as being bored? Interestingly, I would argue yes. Because boredom is a legit thing. Boredom is a thing. Your brain suffers without stimuli. Your brain gotta be doing things all the time. And if your brain isn't doing anything and there's nothing for your brain to do, you can literally cause yourself brain damage. Genuinely. 3 days in a room with nothing to do. You have warmth, sleep, food, water, everything. But if there's nothing to do, you get brain damage. Genuinely brain damage. Your brain gets damaged. So it is boredom is like a thing. Boredom is another little alarm in your head going, hey, you should do something. Because what the fuck? And so that whole argument with where it's like, can't people just, you know, sit and enjoy things? No, no one has ever just sat and enjoyed something. That's never been a thing. You can go outside and you can look at the lake and you can be like, this is nice, have a little snooze, think about a book plot or think about what happened yesterday. You do that for an hour, maybe 2, maybe 3, and then you go and watch TV or something. No one in the history of the world has ever just sat for a day and done nothing and been fine. That's not real. That's not, it might be, people might argue, it's a generational thing that kids these days just need constant things to do. So did you cycling book reading bitch. Monks beg to differ. Yeah, don't get me started. How does meditation fit into that? So meditation, you have specific goals and you are actually actively doing stuff. Or you should be, I don't know, I don't really meditate. I should meditate. Meditation's really good. It's meant to be really, really good for you. But when you're meditating, from what I know about it, which is not a lot, and those who meditate, please do correct me because you might know more. But usually what you do when you're meditating is you are on purpose trying to observe your body, how you feel, what's the thoughts in your mind. You're actually trying to observe it. It's not that you're clearing it and trying to think of nothing. You're trying to actively observe the thoughts and then let them go. And there's lots of different visualizations you can do, stories, people do guided meditations, etc., etc., etc. So you're not doing anything. You're doing a specific task for a specific amount of time. And so it's not like the absence of stimuli. It's just very much imagination, I guess. Yeah. Perry always failed meditation, the whole sit still part. I genuinely can't do it. I don't get it. I tried to do it with my friends. And they are both very stable individuals. Hate that for them. They're both very stable individuals. And they love meditation and all that stuff. My friend journals noticed me. Hi, Byung, how are you doing? What's up? How are you doing? What have you done today? How are you doing? What's up? Good morning. I'm gonna wait for your reply. I'm noticing you now. Oh, is it too much? What do you want from me? He got noticed. Yeah, they're very emotionally stable. They know what they're thinking and what they're feeling, or if they don't know what they're thinking or what they're feeling at any point in time, they're like fine with it, whatever. They don't really think about things too much. They never ruminate. Healthy. Anyway, so they do the whole meditating thing. And I was trying to do it with them, and we were sat in a room, and they crossed their legs, and they put on some nice music, and all of this stuff, and they were just so still. And I know that because I kept opening my eyes. Close your eyes. So I was closing my eyes, and I was trying, and they were just so still. And I was like, at one point I interrupted, and I was like, so sorry. What exactly are you guys doing? Because I know the theory of what meditation is, and I was trying to do it, but I wasn't getting anywhere. And I kept opening my eyes. So I was like, what are you guys doing? And they just said, oh, nothing really in particular. I'm just I'm sitting in a boat, and I'm watching my emotions go like tides on, like waves on top of the ocean. And I was like, oh, that sounds lovely. And the other person was just like, no, nothing really. I'm just clearing my mind. I felt like I was drifting in space. Cool. And so I closed my eyes again and I tried to do it. I don't know how long it had been. I don't think it was very long. And I just... I kept fidgeting. I kept like changing because I was cross-legged. I kept changing which foot was under me. And I just... So I did stop and I left because I felt like I was ruining their experience. But anyway... Don't love it. It's normal the first time. Yeah, that was my 12th time. It is very good, and it's especially good for people who find it hard. For symptoms of ADHD and all these other things, if you find meditation hard, that probably means it's going to be really beneficial for you to get it. So you should try and get it. It's good. It's very good for you. It has lots of proven benefits for everybody. But it can be quite tricky to get into. I would try guided meditation, but then I find it really creepy that there's some random man whispering in my ear. There's just some random dude going, and now close your eyes, you're on a beach. Like, fuck off. Who are you, Mantra? I'm confused. And there are other activities that are meditative. That's true. Fucking loved. Yeah, there was yoga. There was yoga. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if it's a man or a woman. It's creepy. There's someone whispering in your ear. It's like, you know what I mean? But there was yoga where all she did... yoga, you never really know what class you're going to. It's like if you go to a chiropractor, you never really know if they're gonna, like, sprinkle glitter on you and do some wishy-thinky, or if they're going to snap your neck and kill you, or if they're going to actually just be a normal physical therapist. You have no idea what you're getting with a chiropractor, so just go to a physical therapist, but you have no idea. It's a roll of the dice. Similarly, going to a yoga class is also kind of a roll of the dice too. You never know what kind of yoga you're going to. It could be work hard, Pilates, sweat, push yourself, this is harder than the fucking spin class. Or it could be lie down, think about your emotions, wafting sage. You never know what you're gonna get. And so if you go to the sage wafting ones, they're really good. Felt so at peace. Namaste. You know what brings me peace? Boxing. Something about getting hit and hitting someone back. So therapeutic. Yeah, I think you're describing a concussion, to be honest. But that's good. I'm happy for you. That's good. Namaste. So you wouldn't be into ASMR then? Can't stand it. Cannot stand it. Not even slightly. Although I do enjoy... I've been getting lots of ASMR coming up on my TikTok algorithm. I do enjoy the ones where it's like, ASMR boyfriend tells you he loves you, runs down the stairs and gets hit by a car. One of the car has a bomb in it. And it's him just falling down the stairs and going, everybody get to safety! I've been enjoying those. You not seen those? They're you've not seen them? They're pretty good. They're pretty funny. No? PBI! Thanks for the follow. Stress induction ASMR. Yeah, maybe. Hi, Rach! Instead of forcing myself to sit and lose my mind, I just enjoy the relaxing calm of nature and being in the moment. Do you know what? I had a very nice moment. I went for a run and I was stood on a hill over a farm. Clearly, I don't live in the same place as I did then. Rip the old days. But I was on a farm, someone's hill, and they were growing wheat or whatever. And it was raining, but it was super windy at the same time. So the rain was like going sideways in sheets, and the world looked beautiful because it was also sunny. And I was listening to some weird chill, like EDM or whatever it was, you know, like the sort of ones that, yeah, like stuff like this. You know exactly what I mean. Like that, right? Etc. That sort of like chill EDM sort of stuff. And I had such a beautiful moment. I stood at the top of this hill and I was just like, oh my God, the life is gorgeous and everything is wonderful. And I was getting absolutely soaked and my hair was all over my face. And I was just like, oh, it was the best moment of my life, which is weird. I think maybe I was just tired from the run, but still. You can go on people's farms. Yeah. Some farms are private, but they're fenced off if they're private and they have a little sign saying private. But most farmland, fields, yeah, you can't privatize, like, you can't damage the crops. There's a certain extent of damage that they allow for, like walking through it, for example. But you can't damage the crops, and if you do walk through it, really, when there isn't a clear path, you're kind of being a dick. But still, you can't privatize all of the fields in the countryside. Just make sure to close the gates behind you too. That's true, yeah. And a lot of places, even like private homes, like houses where you go through their garden, if there's a public trail, you can go in, yeah. You know, walking through crops is criminal damage. No way. I mean, I could imagine that it would be, yeah. Oh, Yassi, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. You got to walk along the edges. Unless there's already a path going down it, and usually the path is put there by the person who owns the field to stop people from walking through their other crops. Just don't be a dick about it. GG. Exactly, yeah, because someone owns that and it's their crop, so just don't destroy it. But still. No, of course you can be there. It depends, it depends. How many goats have you taken from farms? Only the acceptable number of goats. You know, don't get crazy. It's like a candy bowl on Halloween. You gotta be respectful. You gotta share the goats. You guys never been in fields? Y'all never been in fields? They're pretty fun. No? Perry just standing in a hurricane. It would worry me if it was a hurricane. In the US, if it isn't public, it's private, and trespassing is a no-go. Well, I guess you guys have way more space. So you guys probably have a lot of land that is just land, right? A lot of land that's not owned by anyone ever. Is that true? You get shot if you trespass. Oh my god, it's a field. That is so upsetting for you. Well, how do you do? Does no one walk on any trails? You don't trail anywhere? Nevada is 90% public land. Okay. So, yeah, probably just because you guys are bigger, the land that's owned takes up a smaller proportion, which means you can cut it off. But in the UK, I don't think you can cut off land like that. I think then everything would be super sectioned and super private, and you couldn't go anywhere or do anything, or you'd never be able to walk your dog. So, you can walk through fields. In most of Europe, there is a right to roam, so you can enter private land, even camp on it, as long as you don't do damage. Nice. The USA doesn't have that because capitalism. Yikes. Oh dear. Well, now that we've sort of drifted into moralistic messaging a little bit, remember Darman? Yeah, he sucks, I think. I genuinely actually do think he sucks. He's, I want to get to his regular channel.
This week, we put together
No, I don't want to subscribe. How is this a thing? Shush!
Gets a prize.
I genuinely think he's the worst. He makes these stupid, poorly acted, moralistic messaging. He says he's trying to inspire a generation to act well and teach kids how to do stuff. But it's stuff like, don't bully the kid with autism because what if he's good at chess? And basketball. Wow, we bullied this autistic kid, but now he's gonna shoot the basketball and he's gonna get a score. Or basketball words.
You made it! You did it!
Kill me. Now, there's someone worse. This is Samir Bhavnani, and we're gonna watch, what do you want to watch? Let's find his most popular videos. Husband sells wife to pay rent. What the fuck is this? Dad disciplines his daughter's hot best friend. Is this just porn? Why did they specify that she's hot? I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that. Father leaves 6-year-old daughter in a car to cheat on his wife. Oh, I bet she like dies. That would be dark. What the fuck? What the fuck is a good response to all of this? Neighbor saves baby from kidnapping. Unexpected ending. Racist cop steals PlayStation 5 from black teen. True story. Karen accuses black teen of stealing a PlayStation 5. Could these be part 1 and part 2 of the same? These are abysmal. They really are. Okay, let's watch husband sells wife to pay rent.
Man, my boss is a real man. He got me working all these extra hours. I'm not even getting paid for it.
Yeah. Sounds like a real
I don't know if I can show this. Some of you guys are at work, so let's watch racist cop arrest toddler for disturbing the peace. Let's watch that one and say that's not gonna be porn.
I told you to shut him up, or I'll be arresting him.
You can't arrest him.
What?
Did you say he's just a toddler?
Hey, we have a strict policy in place. No disturbing the peace law. And I'm sorry, but little Mike Tyson right there, he's breaking that law.
Let's go, sweetie. Shh, calm down. Can't you see he's just hungry? Can you please just leave us alone?
Talking to an officer of the law like that, I can see where he's learned to break the law from his mama.
Oh my god, it's Darman. If Darman, like, never asked anyone else's advice. And the audio quality, he calls himself a young filmmaker. He's a middle-aged moron, is what he is.
There you go, sweetie.
The
Is it
donut.
good? Mama's baby. It's good.
We don't need this.
Let me give you something to drink. Here you go. Just ignore that crazy Karen. She's not even a real cop like your grandfather. Talking all that nonsense.
Thank you for the exposition. He never said he was a good filmmaker. That's true.
Someone go poopy? Yeah. Yep. Someone went poopy. I hope this place has a place to change you.
I'm sorry, what are those cuts? I feel like I got whiplash. What are those
Someone go
cuts?
poopy? Yeah. Yep. Someone went poopy. I hope
One,
this place has a place to
2,
change
3,
you.
4, 5. 5 cuts! Ow!
How the heck do they not have a bathroom to change children?
Who are you talking to? The kid is staring at the
Guess I'll
camera,
have to
so
change you there.
unprofessional. Oh no, don't. Oh. No. No, please don't change him there.
Again? This time,
Are you allowed to do that? Not the second donut. That's all she does all day, just back and forth from the donut shop. But that's, I don't know. Are you allowed to just change a baby in public? Just like on a bench? Like maybe in a park, sure. Technically, yes, I think that's so, listen. I'm not saying you shouldn't or you should be allowed to do it. Maybe I'm being a dick here. I mean, that's gross. Okay, let's keep going.
exposure.
I really don't like kids.
Gosh, not you again.
Look, you and your transient child
Transient.
should vacate this plaza immediately, and perhaps this city too.
Excuse you? Do you not have any empathy for parents and toddlers?
Who can't really wait? That's true.
Again? Look, you need to shut him up, or I am taking him and I'm calling CPS on you.
Okay, calm down. We're leaving. We're gonna leave.
Calling CPS because the toddler's crying. Shoot the kid!
I will tase you, and I will take him.
Excuse me, let go of my child.
You're clearly not a
The
fit
donut's
parent.
on the ground.
You're raising a hoodlum, and you made me drop my donuts. He is under arrest.
Let go of my child.
She's putting
Oh, heck no. This cop is trying to steal my child. She's trying to steal my
What
child.
is this audio quality?
Miss, he is under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
He's a toddler, for God's sake.
She's putting the handcuffs on the baby.
What is going on here?
I'm arresting this little thug for indecent exposure and disturbing the peace.
The script is so bad. It doesn't make any sense. Ema, thanks for the prime.
Who else?
What am I watching?
And his mother here is not helping any.
Give that baby back to its mother now, please. Now, and remove the handcuffs.
The subtitles don't even match what's being said. This is the least effort I've ever seen anyone put into a short film.
No problem, ma'am. Would you just step right here for a moment, please, to the side? Thank you. Karen? Karen, what do you think?
Oh, her name actually is Karen.
We have a code, JP. Don't cross the blue line.
Karen, this is outrageous. Arresting a toddler, I've seen it enough. This needs to end immediately.
Hey, JP, Did I spill the beans on you when you had that misfire that killed the child during pullover?
No.
Exactly. So are you gonna squeal on me about this?
No, but let's leave them alone and go.
Oh, baby. Don't cry.
The audio turns to Xbox party chat. Donuts down, send back up.
He can't control himself. Why should we? Look, I received a complaint from Walmart. The old white folks down there, they're getting headaches from his tantrums. Do you want them to die?
The old guys are getting headaches. Do you want them to die? The toddler's a murderer. I don't know if this is okay. This is clearly worse than Darman, but I don't know which I prefer to watch. Every cop in the U.S. is either arresting toddlers or killing kids, and there's no one else. There's no in between.
Are we not on a team?
He's okay.
Wait, this is only halfway through the video. What more is there to say? Longest 4 minutes of my life. See you soon, Paul.
What?
Yes, this guy has
No.
1.85
We're
million
heading home
subs.
Now. I was just waiting for my husband to pick us up.
Yeah. Tupac Shakur ain't coming today.
She's
Let's
just
go.
naming black people. I guess that's the
Karen
point.
and JP, let go of my grandchild.
Captain.
What do you think you're doing? Trying to arrest a toddler?
Sorry, Captain. We didn't know that was your grandchild.
What does it matter whose grandchild it is? It's a toddler. I saw everything. My daughter-in-law recorded it and streamed it to me.
She did.
How can you... What a twist! The captain is related to the baby. How do you record something and then stream it? You mean she sent it to you? Why would she stream it? That seems like too many extra steps. Why would she stream a pre-recorded video to you? How did she record it? I don't ask questions. You're right. You're right.
No, it's not, Officer Karen. Take off your badge and your shirt.
What?
Your
Do
shirt.
I need to repeat myself? And turn in your weapons. You're on suspension upon further investigation from your behavior today and other cases brought on by the ACLU. And Officer JP, head to the office now. I played the footage from the body cam. I heard both of y'all conversations. You two will be further investigated.
The music suddenly got very loud.
Go join them, Officer Karen.
Thanks, Dad.
Good job. You had
Take
it
off
all
your
under
shirts
control, didn't
and
you,
your
Sam?
pants.
I can't believe there are still people like that working on the force.
Seriously, you did a great job on your undercover mission.
Thanks, Dad, but it was getting kind of scary. But I'm glad little Ari in here didn't get harmed.
Seriously.
I'm sorry, what's the toddler's name? There's just so much. So she was on an undercover mission the whole time to try and frame the racist police officers to see if they would arrest the toddler for crying, which they did. And the toddler's name is Little Aryan. His name is Aryan.
Thanks, Dad, but it was getting kind of scary. But I'm glad little
Aryan is his name. This is like your English teacher when you're 11 gives you 10 minutes to draft a story and none of you can agree and you don't care, and at the same time you're like throwing pencils at the other table. That's what this is. That's how long it takes to do this. Samir is just taking the piss. He really is.
We played that too close to home. But I'm glad we got a confession out of JP and taking officers like Karen off our force. The ACLU has been under suspicion.
I relate to
about
the baby
those
more
two
than
in
anyone
our
else in this
department for a
video.
while. Glad it exposed who the real trash was in our department.
Seriously, I love you.
I love you both.
Why is this video still
Officer
going?
Karen and JP were both found guilty of their crimes and arrested without bail for 15 years.
Samir,
Through
please.
empathy and introspection, Officer Karen comes to realize harm of her prejudiced actions and commits to fostering understanding and equality within her community, recognizing that every individual, regardless of race or age, deserves respect and compassion. True justice and fairness are achieved when we confront and overcome our own prejudices, treating every person with
This is
dignity and
so
respect
bad.
regardless of
Good
their
morning,
race,
Corona.
age, or background.
Ah! The music's so loud. Why are we in black and white? It's the obligatory narration. Guys, I have a suspicion. There's still another minute. What else is there to say? I have a bit of a suspicion. It feels like, I don't know if this is true, but question, is Samir taking the piss out of Darman? Is this like a parody Darman? I haven't read that or seen that anywhere, if it is. I don't know. We can do a little digging, a little bit of investigation. It might be completely sincere. But if this was a parody account, I would believe it.
I truly hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember to check out my daughter's new YouTube channel. It's so much fun to make and even more fun to watch. Click the link above or the link in the description and it will be pinned on the top of the comment section. Hope to see you there. And remember to subscribe.
What the
Unfortunately, you can't
fuck?
comment on those videos, but you can still comment on this video, so leave your comments. I love reading them and I try to reply to as many as I can.
All right.
You can also follow me on Facebook where you see some exclusive content on there. And if you want to see behind the scenes, remember to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Don't forget to download the Samir
He's
Bhavnani
really doing
app.
all of it. He's
is
doing the whole
available
speech.
Now on the Google Play Store
He has
and
an
Apple
app.
Store.
Darman has an app. Okay. So
Let's make a TikTok.
let's find his daughter's YouTube channel. That's what I'm saying. What did he say it was called? I totally lost it. We'll go back. What's it called? What's your Sam's Land? Okay. I'm invested. Oh no. Okay, they don't post that often. And that's good. And it's just her playing with various toys. It's just a toddler. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. It's Sam's Land. Oh, they make like actual kids content. Okay, do we have any children in chat? What do you think about this? This is horrifying. Children in chat? What do you think about this? This gets you going? You like this? Yes, it's fantastic. I have an inner child. Is that his wife? Why is his head way bigger than her head? Why is she normal and he looks like that? I'm not a child. I'm a child, but I'm so not into that. The kid seems to be having fun. There we go. Okay, so it's not a family vlog. That's important. That's an important distinction to make. There is no ethical way to do a family vlog. There is no ethical way to do a family vlog. If you do a family vlog where you're posting, and vlogs are like documenting your life almost always, right? If you do a family vlog where you're posting stuff, private moments about your kid, personal moments about your kid on the internet for everyone to watch and things like that, then that's unethical always. Pretty much always. But they're just making little videos of her dancing and look at her go, you know? It's quite sweet and it's a cute kid. Whatever, you know? That's fine. I'm just checking. But anyway, so that's Samir. Samir is a quirky dude. He's a quirky guy. Do we know if this is just a parody of Darman or if this is sincere? What if all your family is 18 plus and then you do a family vlog? Oh yeah. I guess so, yeah. I think to be a family vlog though, it needs to be kids. But yeah, it's just about consent, for sure. As long as it's not cringe. To be fair, everything is cringe all the time. But he describes himself as family friendly. He describes himself as family friendly. Creating positive content while spreading amazing messages family friendly. Son gets kidnapped by online perv. Is that family friendly? Daughter gets pregnant by stepdad. Family friendly? We almost did watch porn. Yeah, I had to skip one. Teen shamed for not wearing makeup. Millionaire falls in love with homeless man. Teen shamed for being pregnant and then she, like, kicks her in the stomach. What the fuck? Let's watch girl dumps boy crying at movies. That sounds fun. The title, Girl Dumps Crybaby Boy at the movies. What happens next is shocking. I want to be defined as a crybaby boy. That sounds so fun. It's the same. Oh yeah, they're on the same street. And that's a public street. Why do they have to film there again? Would you date a guy that cries? Chat, would you date a guy that cries?
I can't believe they had the dog pass away at the end like that.
Yeah, that's not the only thing I can't believe.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. I gotta go home, so I'll see you later.
The dog died. Have a heart, lady.
Yogurt still?
No. I'm feeling full, so I'm just gonna head out.
Okay, well, I'll park this way. We can go ahead.
I don't understand that angle.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna take an Uber.
Seriously? Look, you don't live far. It'd be faster if I just drop you off.
No, seriously.
Are you okay?
I like that his shirt is tear stained. He's got stains on his shirt from crying. That's a nice touch. Listen, you can say what you want about Samir, but he pays attention to the details.
To read more into this, but it seems like something is bothering.
Oh yeah, his beard is really wet. Does he not feel that? I feel like if you cry, then it's not. He's cried a lot. He was sobbing.
Okay, don't cry about it. Calm down.
What? Look, I'm calm. And honestly, I feel like you're being a little rude.
I didn't realize
He's probably a Cancer.
you were so emotional, Edward.
Okay, look.
Ew, Edward has emotions. Shame him. Shame him.
I just honestly thought this was going somewhere.
Well, I didn't realize that you were a crier.
What do you mean, Kelly?
Boom.
I saw you crying.
Devastating
when
attack.
The dog passed away at the movie.
Yeah, so what?
Wait, is her name Karen too?
I got emotional. Did it not touch you?
It did, but you're a man.
Yeah!
Crying
Sorry,
like some
I'm
little
just like
girl.
picking a side. You have like feelings? I don't know if I like you anymore.
You are a girl, which means you're insulting other girls.
Yeah!
It's okay.
Wait, no, I have to pick one. I can't. Yeah,
Not
both
men,
of them.
All right? It is a huge turnoff for women.
I've never heard that. My mom said it was cute that my dad would cry at the movies when they first met.
Oh, you come from a family of crying men.
This is a normal proportional reaction.
Please do not insult my family, Kelly.
Oh, whatever. And don't compare me to your mother. You're clearly a crybaby mama's boy.
Crybaby mama's boy. Put a one in the chat if you identify as a crybaby mama's boy.
Who brings up their mother and their date in the same sentence? That is truly a turnoff, Edward.
Seriously, Kelly?
I went on a date with someone once who compared me to his sister. You remind me so much of my sister. And then I agreed to go on a date with him. I don't know why I did that. Anyway.
I thought you were different. You seem so
Rip.
sweet. I'm surprised to hear this coming from you. I just don't know where this is coming from.
Oh, shut it, Edward. Are you even listening to yourself? You sound like a little girl.
Kill her! Kill her!
Seriously.
Stab her!
New age type men. You're all just cowards.
It was a new age. Crying was very big amongst the boys in the 18th century, the Romantic era. You ever looked at a painting, Karen?
Such a sissy. I want a man, a real man, a macho
Macho
man. Not
man.
some little girl that can't
She's
even
really
protect
she's still
I
going.
don't know what having compassion for a dog and getting tears has to do with protection.
That's your problem, Edward.
You want him to
Go
kill
date your
dogs?
Mama's boy.
Macho
Okay?
man.
Now leave me alone
I
before I
wanna
get a
be
real
a
man
macho
to drag
man.
you away.
Whoa, Kelly. You
Oh,
walking through
Kelly,
Skid Row.
not Karen.
That's not safe.
Like you'd be able to protect me? I'm stronger than you, so don't worry. I can protect myself, little girl.
She stumbled over that line. That's okay. They only do this in one take, so she couldn't have possibly redone it. Steal her wallet! And here's where the racist cop comes back.
I'm gonna need this. How awkward.
Fling it at her like a throwing star. Chase her on all fours. I'm trying to predict what's gonna happen. I just don't know. This is the beauty about Samir's short films. You just never know where they're going.
Okay, I'll see you there. I'll be right there, so wait for me.
Hey, sweetie, look good. Where you headed to?
Thanks. I don't.
That was the most lackluster wolf whistle. My guy literally had one job, and it was to wolf whistle, and he went like really sad wolf whistle. It was just like he just wasn't feeling that. Where's his passion? It's a limp whistle, is what it is. Yeah, wolf whistle, more like Chihuahua whistle, if you know what I'm saying. Just sad, like an owl, like a tired owl. His heart just isn't in it. No, not even slightly. Poor thing.
So wait for me.
What's happened to my guy? Angie, thanks for the follow.
Hey, sweetie, look good. Where you headed to?
Thanks. I don't need anything.
You sure? Looks like you need a real man.
Yeah, I do, but you're not him.
I could be. Why don't you come talk to me, sweetie?
No, I don't want to. Okay, so please stop following me.
I don't know.
Why is
That's
she
a lot of
walking so
shit to follow.
slowly? That's not a
I'm
criticism.
definitely
I'm
not one to take
genuinely
no for an
asking.
answer.
Look, sir.
It's out.
Kick him in the balls!
Okay, look. I am not interested in you.
Okay, so Darman videos and these over moralistic, terrible, horrifying productions, and Samir is even worse, right? These types of videos, they always have like a revenge dynamic, right? I'm gonna assume that the revenge dynamic is that he saves her, proves that he's a real man, and then he rejects her because you didn't like me for me. I want to cry and beat up homeless men in alleyways. I can do both. I'm multifaceted, right? I assume that's where this is going, but you just never know. And I'm very worried at this point that her getting attacked is gonna be like revenge. It's gonna be like, ha, you should have let him go with you. And I don't think that's not Gucci. That's not a good message. I think so. You deserve to be attacked. I don't think that's right. Nah, Samir wouldn't do that. Samir would not do that. No, he wouldn't. We've come to know and love Samir. The duality of man. Do I cry or do I beat the homeless? Because you can only have one. Hi, Angie, welcome in. And he's got his wallet. Her wallet, yes. So family friendly, isn't he just?
So please stop.
Or he's having lunch using her money already.
You didn't tell me your name, sweetie.
Ugh.
You're crossing the line. Back
Yeah,
up.
pepper spray him.
I'm serious.
Why is he excited about the pepper spray? He's like, yeah, do it.
I like that. With all that jewelry on, must mean that you're rich.
Back up, I said.
It means that you're rich. So is he trying to mug her or have sex with her? What is his goal here? He likes seasoning. He was so ready to receive the pepper spray. He was so ready.
Jewelry on, must mean that you're rich.
He was like, yeah, looking at it.
I said.
Man, make him his eyes big.
Pepper spray? You think they're gonna work on these bad boys? I told you, you need a real man. Ain't nothing gonna bring tears to these eyes. Get over here, sweetie.
That is comedic gold from Samir because he can't cry. Oh, Samir's done it again. He's pulled it out the bag on this one. Oh my gosh.
Hey, shut up.
Where's the wallet, dude?
Samir!
Samir!
Tour of my cardboard box.
Ew.
Ah, a biter.
He's
Hey, I
gonna
like that.
take her to his cardboard box.
Let her go,
There he goes. Hi, Scooby-Doo!
You jerk. I would have shared her.
Ew. Like for strong. The noises! What are these sound effects?
Ow, you're hurting me. You're breaking my arm, man. Please don't break my arm.
Apologize to the lady. Apologize.
Sorry. Please.
Apologize.
Please. I'm sorry. Please don't break my arm. Please. Oh.
Break his arm! Oh, now he's crying. The music is very strange. And now it's porn. Oh, it's the start to a porn. I knew it. I knew it.
Are you okay?
Whack!
Look, I'm just gonna
Kablam!
fix this.
Thank you.
No problem. I'll call the cops on this creep.
The tears on his
Take
shirt
care.
have dried. Or it's a different shirt.
Strength isn't always loud. It's found in vulnerability, compassion, and the courage to stand up for others.
And here's where the hit you over the head moralistic messaging comes in. Stop it, Samir.
Strength isn't afraid to shed a tear, and sometimes those tears can save a life. Strength beyond traditional stereotypes.
Sometimes
showcasing
tears
the
can save a
transformative
life.
power of vulnerability and authenticity in unexpected situations. Kelly never heard back from Edward, despite numerous phone calls,
Aww.
Facebook messages, Instagram messages, and fax messages. Edward found himself a nice girl that respected him for him and could share emotional moments filled with joy and tears.
The not crying pepper spray thing is almost genius. I think Samir's got hidden depths. You know, he's a complex individual, Samir. This has to be a spoof, surely. He must be taking the piss out of Dar Man. Surely, he must be.
I truly hope you enjoyed
Oh, here he
today's
goes
video.
again.
Remember to check out my daughter's new YouTube channel. It's so much fun to make and even more fun to...
Would you guys date a guy that cries? That's his question here. I'm not just asking you. Would you date a guy that cries? Personally, I would have capitalized the U, but I don't have 1.85 million subscribers, so I guess he knows better. Can we watch the daughter's YouTube channel? We did already. It was weird, Buckley. It was weird. It's basically just the daughter doing little songs and Samir on a green screen going, "If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands," while his head is twice the size of his body. Man, I missed it. That's okay. It's called Sam's Land. You can go have a look. Would you steal a car? I'm going to go ahead and poll that. Now remember, the duality of man dictates that you can't date someone who cries and beats up the homeless. You can only have one. Would you date... No, I'll do it how he did it. Would you date a guy that cries with his exact punctuation? Yes. No. Poll it. You are right though. Like his shirt was stained and his beard was dripping. There is a difference between someone crying in a cinema and someone absolutely sobbing in a cinema. Actually, there isn't that much of a difference. So I was reading my book, Fuck Gabrielle Zevin. It's a really good book. She's amazing. She did a really good job. It's an awesome book. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. It's really beautiful writing and she's so talented. But fuck her, man, because I was on the train and I was reading it and I literally couldn't stop myself from crying on the train. It was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. I had to like look out the window and like scream at Cleedham, "Can you pass me a tissue?" But also I didn't want him to know that I was crying. And so I was just like, and he was like, "Why do you need a tissue?" "No reason." So I was trying to like keep my head out the window but it just kept coming. Just sobbing on a public train on a Saturday. Boys Who Cry is my favorite band. That's the name of a band? That's a good name for a band. That's really good. Would you date? No. Not even at all. No. Yeah, valid. Carry on. That book is on my list. It's so good if you hate yourself. John Green said it was his favorite book of all time, or someone said it was their favorite book of all time. John Green said it was a masterpiece, and it is. It is a masterpiece. I wouldn't date a guy who cries because I'm a straight man. Use your imagination, Kieran. Come on, Kieran. Kieran, come on. Play the game. God damn it. You can use your imagination. It's gonna be fine, Kieran. Boys Don't Cry is also a heavy movie with Hilary Swank. I recognize that name. Interesting. No, imagination's not allowed. Yeah, I was assuming as if we were into dudes. Obviously! Come on, Kieran! Get your head out of your ass! No. You got... Wait, seriously? 2/3 of you are saying no? Are you saying no because you wouldn't date a guy? Is that why? The emphasis was on the cries, everyone. There's a lot of straight wussies in chat. Okay, fine. New poll. Fucking straight people. New poll. I'm joking. The new poll. Would you date someone who cries? Yes. No. Repoll. You bore me. You fucked up the poll. No. No, I did not. I'm gonna go ahead and fully put this blame on you guys. Only women, because crying is for girls. Only women have tear ducts. Men are biologically incapable of crying. And so if they do cry, you should take them to the local vet because there's something wrong. I'm being sarcastic. Hi, Joel. Welcome back. Would you date a guy who cried wolf? How would I know? So if there's just a dude that keeps running around being like, they're shooting up the mall, but they're not shooting up the mall, then maybe not, man, because that's rude. You know, you're wasting government resources. We don't like going to the vet. We only use tears to moisten our eyes. Real men. Grr. That's how I imagine people who describe themselves or others as real men. It's very like, you know? Like that's, I think that's the energy. Like, wow. Do you know what I mean? Real men only cry when cooking onions. So you have to time it, basically. If you're really upset and you want to have a cry, you have to decide that you're cooking, like, it's... Oh, wifey, it's French onion soup night. No particular reason. Oh, I also got fired. That's what it is. Stay out of kitchen! That's what it would be. Real men use sharp knives and don't even have to cry. Can sharp knives stop the onions from making... I thought it was just the onion. Like, the presence of the onion makes you cry. I didn't know it had anything to do with the knife. Real men make the onion cry in Soviet Russia. It's the juices. So if you have a sharper knife, there's less juicy business. And then less real men tears. Right. Real men can't cook. Oh, good point. Oh no, now I'm conflicted. Do you want the wife in the kitchen or out of the kitchen? Oh, so confusing, man. So confusing. It's almost like we should just stop it. But there it is. Or wear goggles. I did this once. So I have swimming goggles. Not that I swim, but I have goggles. And I wore them when I was cutting an onion and everyone judged me. It was a shared kitchen and there were 6 people in there and I was just like, fuck it. And everyone was like judging me and being like, Perry, that's a weird thing to do. So I ended up being socially bullied into taking them off. But I thought it was a genius idea. I was 18, so now I would do that. And if anyone had any like problems, I'd be like, listen, fuck you. Okay. Am I crying? No. Am I in pain? No. Do you want me to be in pain? Seems like a problem. Let me diagnose you. Did it work? Not really. No, but that's not the point. The point is doing what you want despite what others think. Unless, of course, it's like murder or something, then you should probably listen. Yes, you would date a crier. Good job, everyone. Good job. The 25% of you who said no, I'm gonna hazard to say that you have problem with either you mean you wouldn't date anyone, full stop, in which case GG, carry on, or I'm gonna hazard to say that you have problems with crying. Not that I'm allowed to do anything like this or say anything like this, but I'm gonna imagine that you guys have problems with crying and that you are uncomfortable with various displays of emotions, probably because of your inability to express emotions, most likely because of yeah, probably because of the way you were brought up or your parents or whatever. If you are punished for having emotions, then it can stress you out. Women are too emotional and too much of a hassle. All 4 billion of them. All 4 billion women, every single one, because Kieran has personally spoken to every single one of the 4 billion women. They're all too emotional. And they're all too much of a hassle. That's what it is. That's giving I word, just slightly. I don't like people who cry because they make me cry. Oh, you're too empathetic. Oh no. Oh no. I never know what to do when someone around me is crying. Have you guys seen that new Bridgerton series, Queen Charlotte? Where she just pats people and goes, Graces, gestures. Stab them! That's what they want. If you're crying, it means you're sad, so you can put them out of their misery by stabbing them in the face. That's how you're supposed to react when someone cries around you. That's what it is. Yeah, women are the worst, right, Perry? No, we talked about this. we talked about this. Dial it back. All 4 billion of them. I cried watching our children's play last week. Aww. That's really sweet. What happened in the play? Was it just really bad? Is that why? I cried at a concert. It was year 7, so 11-year-olds. It was 11-year-old string quartet, except there was like 25 of them, which is still a quartet, by the way. The quartet refers to the number of instruments, or the type of instruments, not necessarily the number of players. Usually it's 4, but there are some quartets that can be, you just double up on the instruments, right? It's a violin, viola, cello, double bass, whatever. Anyway, there was a children's orchestra, 11-year-olds, string instruments, and I did cry. But the reason why is because I was sat up on the balcony where there weren't many people, and the rows were like this, so you could see other people. Everyone could see each other on the balcony, looking onto the stage in the school, on the hall. And has anyone heard Shitty Flute? Where everything is just slightly detuned, but they're trying their best. Like this. You know, everyone's just trying their best. Yeah, it was this. And you're like, okay. But it was like Mozart, and it was for 20 minutes. And I was trying so hard not to laugh, because you can't, because I was up on the balcony where everyone's looking at you, and the parents are there. The parents of these kids are there looking at you, and I was trying and I was in uniform because I was performing as well later, and I was like, no, I can't. And I was trying so hard not to laugh, and I just couldn't do it. I lasted about 6 minutes. Tears in my eyes, running down my cheeks. I had to excuse myself and climb over some parents. Oh my god. You still have the poll on the screen? Yes, I do. Thank you so much. 72% of us would date someone who cries. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I would too. I mean, if they didn't cry, that wouldn't be like a bad thing. But it definitely wouldn't be a bad thing if someone did cry. Crying is a normal reaction to stuff. You should cry. Crying is fun. Crying can really help you feel better. Sometimes you can be in such a rut and then you have a little sob and you feel so much better afterwards. It can help regulate your emotions. It's a good thing. If you genuinely struggle to cry and you have an inability to do it, or if it hasn't been a while, there's probably a reason for that. Like there's probably some sort of, like you've been socially trained a certain way, or there's something that happened in your childhood that made it that's now made it difficult. Like your parents punished you, for example, for being sad or whatever it is, and you've just learned not to do it. So you can relearn that skill and practice. And it's probably a good idea. When I feel like a good cry, I watch that Thai Pantene commercial that works every time. Wait, wasn't that one? What was the Thai Pantene commercial? Oh, I cried at the beginning of a film. I went to see a horror film at the cinema. I'm actually so annoyed. I literally I was like, what the fuck? Genuinely, what the fuck? There's a new Alzheimer's commercial or something. There's a new dementia commercial. And I wasn't expecting it because I went to see a horror film and it was the trailers before the film. So it's like a bunch of different horror film trailers and I was like, hell yeah. And then right at the end of the trailers, they played a dementia commercial, a really long new dementia commercial. And it was literally, and it was the saddest thing I've ever seen. And they were just like, the first time my mother died, she was 35 and she went to and I was like, Jesus Christ, bloody hell, the third time my mother died. Oh my god! And then at the end, it's like her actual funeral. She actually died. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? I came here to watch a horror film. I was all like juiced up on my popcorn and the trailers and everything. I'm like ready to be scared by some demons and shit. Like I'm good to go. Do you know what I mean? And you've literally just bombarded me. Sobbing. I was sobbing. So rude. I was not expecting it. It's so rude. Genuinely got him. Good commercial though. We should donate to the charities probably. Yeah. Wow. The Nemo film made me cry. It was touching. It was touching. Men feel like fools when we cry. Not all of you. I know a lot of boys that cry all the time and don't think anything of it. It's just a socially learned thing. Not all men. So it's socially learned and you can fix it. I also know women who feel like fools when they cry as well. It depends on how you were raised. It is a slightly gendered thing based on stereotypes and how we're taught. But it's nothing biological. A lot of this stuff is nothing biological. Ghostbusters Afterlife made me cry at the end. I've not seen it. Why? Depends on the thing you're crying over for me. So like if it's reasonable to cry over it, you allow it. But if it's silly, you're like, ugh, stop. That makes sense. For me, it's how public you make it, I think. You know, if you're like screaming and crying because you're disappointed by something in public in front of everyone, then I might do a little judgy. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but you're stressing everybody out. Do you know what I mean? So maybe then I can see getting annoyed by it. I don't know. People crying never annoys me because they're the ones crying. So I feel like that would be bad. Cry alone! But it's so much more fun in front of other people. Up, the Pixar film fucked me up so bad that I never saw it again. Oh my god, yeah, the beginning especially. The pic of Up, yeah. A lot of kids' films are really fucking touching. They really are. I was in the middle of saying something, but I forgot what it was. People who cry for attention. Oh, true. Do people do that? I know kids do that. I don't think I've seen an adult do that. People most certainly do. Oh my god, tell me. Tell me! What are your stories? No. Like babies. What, like they make themselves cry when they're not actually that sad? Karens. Oh yeah, but that's more of like a tantrum thing, you know? And sometimes tears come with the tantrum, but I wouldn't say they're crying. People who like actually... I've seen drunk girls do that. Are you sure they weren't just drunk? Crying during an argument to make it impossible to argue. Nah, just slap him. Usually when people cry during an argument though, they are actually crying. Sometimes people cry when they're angry. So you should probably shelve the agenda at that point and probably like comfort them and then bring it back up. People do argue annoyingly though. That does happen all the time. People do argue really, really annoyingly all the time. If people aren't gonna be cooperative with you and they just expect to win the argument, that sucks. It's so annoying. I hate that. Don't bother. Genuinely don't bother. You shouldn't be trying to win an argument. You should be trying to come to a conclusion and a solution, which means both of you will try and alter your behavior in some certain way so that that issue doesn't happen again. And you both need to be listening to each other. That's what arguments are for. Something's gone wrong. There's a problem. You need to fix it. Now, you might be angry. You both might be angry, which means you might not be very nice. But the goal is to make sure that thing doesn't happen again. But then some people, they just don't care about that. They don't care about the solution. They just want to win. So they're just going to be mean to you. Some people, they just take it way too far. They get too defensive. So they can't hear what you're saying because they're only thinking about what they want to say, which is why a really good tactic. And I think a lot of the time when you're angry or you feel like someone should apologize, someone has wronged you and they should apologize to you, it is really hard to want to self-reflect or at least to admit that. So it can be easy to self-reflect. You can when you're having an argument, you can be like, this person was rude to me. They said a lot of things that hurt my feelings. And you can think to yourself, okay, yes, I had a really bad tone. Yes, they got mad because I didn't do the thing I said I would do, and that's the reason they said the bad things. So that's the self-reflection. No argument is 100% someone else's fault. Well, maybe it is sometimes, but not usually. Usually it's like 80-20, or sometimes it's 50-50, you know? But you can self-reflect, but it can be really, really, really difficult to then say that out loud. Because if they've wronged you and you feel like it's 90-10 their fault and they've wronged you, and then it can be really difficult for you to be the first person to apologize for your 10%. It can be really, really difficult. But sometimes it can help flow everything along. So a tactic that a lot of people use in arguments is called shelving your agenda, where you basically just put your problem on a shelf and you just spend all of your energy listening to them. What are they saying? Why are they saying it? How are they feeling? You listen, you empathize, you understand, you come up with a solution for their issue. And then once they feel better and you've sorted it, then you take down your issue from the shelf and you open it back up again and say, okay, mind if we talk about my thing? And then hopefully they do the same for you. Now, if they don't do the same for you, then they suck. Hit it with the shelf. But usually the reason why people don't want to listen to you, and the reason why arguments can get heated and go back and forth and no one's listening to each other, is because everyone feels defensive and no one wants to say sorry. So if you just take that second back and you make someone feel listened to, they won't be defensive anymore. They'll be way more nice to you. They will tell you everything and all of that stuff. And then we all, as humans, there's a social psychology term called the expectation of reciprocity. But basically, as humans, if you do something for someone, you expect it back, right? And if you do something for something else, they will give it back to you, basically. That's how we work. We always feel like, okay, we want to return the favor. So usually, if you listen to someone and you're super nice, they will feel very inclined to listen to you and be super nice. And that's why you got to do it one at a time. Because if you're both trying to do it at the same time, it's not going to work and everyone's just going to get angry and yell at each other. Man, I need a hug. I'm so sorry. I used to be so much more defensive. Difficult to unlearn. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, we can all be defensive about various things. And also, the way that someone comes at you can make you really defensive. Right? So if someone uses accusatory language, like, you didn't do this, then that can make you really defensive because it's like they're saying you did something wrong. And if you didn't feel like you did something wrong, it was just something they didn't like, and they've come at you like you did something wrong, you're going to be like, excuse me? But if you change the way you start confrontations as well, if you use nicer, non-accusatory language, like, so you said before that you might do this thing, and you haven't yet, and that's okay, but it's made me feel upset. Then they're way more likely to be like, oh, I didn't realize, I'll do that thing. Argument avoided. I used to be defensive, but then I got moved up the pitch. Nice. There's 100% a difference. Yeah. And it can be really difficult to realize that you're being defensive and they're not being a dick. And if you're angry, everything they're saying makes them seem like a dick because they suck in that moment. But yeah, we're so far off topic. Yes, we are. Back to the video. Where did we even get to? Did I just completely... Oh yeah, I started looking at flutes. Hold on. Okay, this is Samir.
Let's make a TikTok.
He makes overly moralistic messaging. That last one, and why we were talking about this, is would you date a boy that cries? And then it's all about how when men cry, don't judge them because he could be a real man as well and beat up homeless people. I don't know. Samir is... He's got the right thoughts, I think. He does it in a very weird way. Okay, what's another good one? Teacher claps autistic student and gets her pregnant. Don't love that. Son gets kidnapped by online perv. And again, this is family-friendly content, allegedly. Homeless man saves couple's lives. Husband leaves wife for having cancer. Billionaire steals homeless man's girlfriend. Kill me. Genuinely kill me. Can we watch the racist stepdaughter? We've already done a racism one. I want to spread ourselves out. Because I think also the racism makes me sad. You wouldn't download a car. You wouldn't date a boy who cries. It's just a weird thing to add to a boy, no? B-U-O-Y. This is a dumb man copycat, except he's worse. Billionaire landlord acts homeless to test tenants. What? Why? Why? Influencer abuses wife because of low views. This one's from his personal experience. Nerd farts in front of hot girl. That's a 10-minute video. What is there to say?
Burn the witch.
Kid copies Grand Theft Auto 6. Wife cheats on husband with 40 men. Must see ending. Wife cheats on disabled soldier. Bully slaps a disabled girl. Why? Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to his most popular and we're gonna pick one. Nanny buys disabled boy beer. At the same time. 40 people at the same time. See, a lot of this is just porn, I feel. Family friendly. Dad disciplines his daughter's hot best friend. Family friendly. Son kills mom for an Oculus 2. What the fuck? Bullies try Mortal Kombat fatality on nerd with Walker. It just keeps getting worse. It just keeps shocking me. That's what he does. That's what Samir does. He shocks you. They're starting for like tutorial videos. This has to be a parody. You would really think, wouldn't you? Stalker boyfriend paralyzes girlfriend. Well, he's not... Is he a boyfriend if he's stalking her? Evil nanny forces boy to try crack. I think we found our video.
Okay, little face. I'm watching you today.
Starting strong.
Okay, you lady. This is my house and my
Sky Guy, thank you for the bits!
Thesky Guy 94 says, "Have a great day, everyone hitting the gym. This content never gets old."
Thank you so much. I like the way the TTS read that. It was like, have a great day, everyone hitting the gym. If you're not hitting the gym, have a terrible day and fuck you. I love that so much. Have a good day. Thank you so much. And thank you for the bits again. I appreciate that.
Serious, little boy? Your parents put me in charge, so if you talk back to me further, there's going to be big trouble.
Please, miss,
Shut it, little boy.
Shut it, little boy. In the cupboard. You go.
Hey!
That does not lock.
Let me out! What the heck? Let me out! Let me out!
Shut it!
That cupboard is not locked. But...
Okay, stay in there. I'll be right back. Ugh, I'm out of cigarettes, and I have such a horrible headache.
Sorry, sweetie. I wish I was there to help you.
I have to watch this dumb kid today, and I'm truly not in the mood.
Like, he was just on his Switch.
Too much info.
Sorry, babe. But anyway, I need to take a nap, but I have to watch this kid.
Check out my glove compartment. I have some sleeping pills in there.
Oh my god, really? But I'm already tired.
Oh my god, she can speak without moving her mouth. That's amazing.
Slip him some of those. He'll pass out.
What the fuck?
Just don't give him
This is good storytelling.
Whoa.
I'm invested.
This?
Oh, you found my stash, huh?
Keeping secrets, are we?
They blurted
Just don't
out.
snort it all.
What are those cuts? I know. The sound is what really gets
Get
to
up,
me,
you
the
little
audio quality.
I made lunch.
I'm not hungry.
You little I didn't ask that. Get up.
Crack babies.
Eat.
Ew, what are these?
My special oysters. Now eat it.
Gross. I hate seafood.
Why?
Because I'm a kid. Kids hate seafood.
Stop being a brat and just eat it. I'll give you...
Like I said, your English teacher has given you 10 minutes and a group of people who are just throwing pencils at each other to write a play. This is what you guys come up with. I'm a kid. Kids hate seafood.
Candy after. Fine, I'll give you candy before.
Why is it blurred out? What's in there? Do you think it's empty?
Here, have these.
What are these?
Candy.
That looks like pills.
She said
How
convincingly.
do you know what pills are?
I'm not moronic, miss. I know what pills are.
Yeah, well, they taste like candy.
Really?
Have one.
Free drugs. The sound effects, really. They do it for me.
Here, have a few more.
Yeah, didn't he say don't snort it all? Is this crack or Molly? This is Mentos.
Have some water with it. I think you're supposed to swallow it.
These don't taste like candy. And if I swallow them, how am I supposed to taste them?
I don't know, bozo. Stop asking so many questions.
You really crunch them bad boys. So those are the sleeping pills that he just nommed down on this family-friendly content. Oh no, she gave him the wrong ones. Oh no.
But first...
No. Oh. Okay, so she's having the crack. And the kid got the sleeping pills. But the kid is now awake.
Hey, what are you doing?
Whoa, what the heck?
That's a good question. What is she doing? No one knows. This is
I don't
glorious.
know, but my head hurts a lot. And what's that you're doing? Is that?
No.
No? It's mommy's special drugs. I mean, powder. Go to sleep.
How the heck are you up so soon? Those pills didn't work.
Pills? What the heck? I knew those were pills and not candy. You're not supposed to give me any pills.
Shut up and go back to sleep.
I'm gonna call my daddy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa there, Timmy boy. Wait just a second. You don't want to get in trouble with your daddy.
What the fuck are these weak sleeping pills? Yeah, he took like 7 and he's 4 years old.
Timmy, you're the one that was taking pills.
Yeah, because you gave them to me. And now you're doing drugs in our house.
She's doing drugs in their house.
Maybe it's time that you did some with me.
What? No
What?
way.
Yeah.
That sounds like a
You're
solution.
gonna do it with me.
No.
Who
no,
wrote
please,
this?
I'm too young for this.
Just one little sniff.
What the fuck?
Just a
What?
little sniff.
What is happening?
Sniff,
What is the message?
Listen! Let
The
go
dag
of my
is home.
son.
Bill, you're home early.
Why, you little...
And
Oh,
is this...
these are a lot worse. I swear from my child.
Because it's family friendly. This is where the porn starts, I think.
It's not your fault, son. I saw everything on the security cam and I rushed home. Traffic was just crazy, so it took longer than it should. I'm just glad I got...
He's just explaining. I saw everything on a security camera, so I rushed home. Traffic was just crazy, so I took longer than I should have. Also, I got in a collision, and my office, you know, my office is 2 hours away, right? So, and traffic was just crazy. So, just really make it. It's really good dialogue, you know. They're explaining everything to the audience.
rushed home. Traffic was just crazy, so it took longer than it should have. I'm just glad I got here in time. In time to stop her from giving you...
Please, sir. There was a mistake.
Shut it!
Sir.
If my son was...
The coke wasn't that good. You can just tell. I mean, I don't think she was sniffing like
Sir, I can
a foot away from the
Explain it to the
table, so I don't
judge.
think it got in her.
Tim, get to your room and shut the door. I'll be in there soon.
Okay, Dad.
Bill held Gretchen and Nanny by the front door until the police showed up.
Just
They
held her
arrested
there.
her immediately, and her story became worldwide known as the nanny who was trying to...
Global breaking news! Nanny gives kid drugs! Samir has done it again with this masterpiece. Honestly, Samir is the bad boy of YouTube, I would say.
force a small
We
child
need more cool nannies like this.
Gretchen spent 10 years in prison, and when she was out...
10
she
years?
went
He
on a
didn't even have any
spiritual
drugs.
journey to India, where she discovered a famous YouTuber, Samir Bhavnani, and subscribed to his channel. When selecting a nanny to watch your child, make sure you do all the background checks possible.
because the last thing you want is somebody who's going to do.
He's canon. He's in his own universe.
Even worse, make them do the as well.
Do drugs. Sometimes drugs is let out and sometimes it's not.
This video a like.
Oh, Samir, he's done it again. Sakura, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Samir, who are you? Why do you do this? Where did you come from? So, okay, he has a Facebook page, which I'll take you to, but it's more of the same. He does spell inspire wrong, which I thought was quite funny. He's also on TikTok and Instagram, but he doesn't really advertise those things. Samir is saving the kids from the drugs. Yep, that's what it is. I'm gonna log out of Facebook. Just quickly. He has 500,000 followers on Facebook. How do people even do that? Okay. Here is his Facebook page. Same sort of stuff. Disabled girl catches nanny drinking. Leave her be. She's had a long day. Anyway. But I just find it funny that on a page where he has 500,000 followers, he says that his name is Samir Bhavnani, makes videos that inspire and motivate. Do you guys feel inspired? That is a huge ass bottle. Yeah, I mean, you gotta bulk buy it. At a certain point as an alcoholic, it just makes financial sense to bulk buy. You feel so inspired. I'm so glad. I feel so inspired. I think I found one even better than Samir. No, share. Tell me. What? See all his photos. Well, those are his babies. So, and that's his profile picture. That's his YouTube profile picture. Why? Home productions? No, you could never tell. They're such high quality. You could never ever tell. He's a genius. I kind of think that he is. A little bit. So this is the one that he loves and that he pushes. This is at the top of his channel.
TikTok video, Daddy.
Sure, baby.
Wow, nice moves, Daddy. It's so nice to see a father and daughter hanging out together.
Oh,
and this is where the porn starts. We got in there quicker than last time. Usually there's more build up before the porn happens.
She's not my daughter.
What? She's not?
No, it's my sister's. I'm just watching her.
Oh, wow. Well, that's still really sweet.
Thank you.
So there's no misses in the picture for you?
Nope, I'm currently single.
What?
My name's Steven. What about you?
Hi, Steven.
Who are you?
It's so nice to see a grown man spending time with his niece. I didn't grow up
She's
with
gonna
a lot
try
of
and
male
stick you
role
with needles.
Kind of what made me such a wild child.
Oh, really? You didn't have a daddy?
Ma'am?
Oh, I had a daddy.
Ma'am?
He just used to spank me a lot.
Family-friendly channel, allegedly.
Are you acting badly?
Oh my God, Steven. You are so funny.
Daddy, now can we finish our TikTok?
Hush up, honey.
Daddy?
Oh, yeah, she calls me daddy because I take her everywhere.
That's really sweet of you.
Thank you.
Well, I gotta continue my run.
Man, I love this
It's nice meeting you,
porno.
Steven.
I'm so
Yeah, I gotta go
confused.
too.
She's gonna cut out your kidney and sell it on the black market.
Maybe you won't.
Charlie.
So, you gotta get my number, Steven.
Not in front of the child.
555.
Is this the same babysitter from before? Yep.
Do you work out,
She
Steven?
needs drug money. That's what this is.
But I like to travel.
Oh, really? I hate traveling. It's all the same.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I really don't like travel.
Okay, Steven.
Thank
Text me
you,
later. You have
Jesus.
my number. Don't be a stranger.
Don't be a stranger, Steven. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I'll take the
beaner for.
Okay, but now can we finish our TikTok video?
Yes, honey.
Okay, where is this
Steven
going?
texts Kelly non-stop behind his wife's back.
Oh,
The more
he's
they text,
cheating.
the more their flirtation grows. He sets up a rendezvous with Kelly at a cheap Airbnb
And that is his
located
daughter.
in Compton,
He was
and
lying
doesn't
the
tell his
whole
wife.
time.
The day comes and he wants to meet Kelly at the Airbnb. He takes Amber, his daughter, with him so his wife doesn't get suspicious.
Okay, what do you think? We're only 2 minutes in to this 8-minute video. So he's cheating, and he lied the whole time. That is his daughter. He's married, and he's going to go meet Kelly. You think it's a trap? I think it might be a trap. I think she's actually secretly the wife, and she found a youth potion. or something. I watched this video, but it's not on YouTube. Clive, please! Kelly is his wife in disguise. It's a suit! It's a skin suit! She's a lizard! Sponsored by Airbnb. I hope not.
His wife happily agrees and gives him a kiss bye.
It's 120-degree weather. Apparently that was pertinent for us to know. That's important information. Oh, I just read the title. That's why it's important.
Okay, honey, I really need you to stay here, okay?
I didn't read the title
So,
before. That was
If
important.
you don't, you're gonna be in trouble. But if you do, I'll buy you an ice cream. So just stay, okay? Okay. All right, I'll see you in a little bit.
What's 120 degrees in C?
Hi, Steven. Glad you could make it.
Damn, you're looking amazing.
Damn.
Stop. Too nice.
Please don't take us in the house. I don't want to go in the house. No, what? No, I don't want to go in the house. Family friendly, family friendly, family friendly.
Sweetie, I don't have a lot of time, but are we gonna do everything we talked about?
You bet, Steven. Just give me a few. I need to warm up first.
What?
You need to warm me up, Steven.
Ma'am, it's 120 degree weather. You're warm enough.
Wait 1 second. I got something special I want to show you.
What's in the bum bag?
Ooh,
What?
getting feisty are we?
What?
Wow. Yeah. Go try it on.
Okay.
It's a strap on.
Daddy.
That is getting freaky.
Sweetie, come on. Come on.
I think his mic might have been under his shirt. What do you reckon?
I am. Get in here. What the, Julie? What the heck are you doing here?
Steven, you left our 6-year-old daughter in 120-degree weather. What the heck is wrong with you?
The wife
To
hired
cheat
her.
on me?
No, sweetie.
Oh,
it ain't
yeah.
nothing like that.
No, it's nothing like that. Kelly and I just have so much in common. We were talking about
Wife and
books.
daughter, Steven, you told me you were single.
Steven.
Kelly wasn't hired. So that means she just went inside the house randomly? How did the wife know he was there? It wasn't a trap. It was just there. How did the wife know? I don't know. Don't question Samir's genius, okay?
Lying sack of crap. How dare you do this to me?
I think you should take
You
your
were gonna
daughter to
cheat
the
on me with
hospital.
Kelly?
She's not looking too hot.
Oh, now you care about Amber?
Amber's gonna straight
You
up
didn't care to
die.
leave her in the car.
Women know.
Quick, you two-pump chump. How dare you do this to me? I set you
I feel like
up.
I shouldn't be
saw
here.
everything.
Oh, it
Don't
was a
even
trap!
deny it.
This is a roller coaster. It
Kelly
was a
is my
trap.
yoga instructor at the gym. I had her flirt with you at the park. I was secretly watching. I can't believe you denied our own daughter as yours.
Julie, well, stop it. Why would you do something like that?
To see if you'd be faithful. We haven't made love in over 9 months.
Julie, stop it. Stop doing this in front of Amber.
No,
He's geriatric, man. He struggles.
What do you
It
expect?
was a sting
For a
operation.
steak in front of a lion, he's gonna bite.
Oh my God, so you're saying it's okay? Well, if Kelly's a steak, then what am I?
I feel like I don't want to.
Well,
Mommy and
Julie,
Daddy
you're
are fighting,
Kelly.
and I'm upset.
Oh wow, you're such a dirtbag, Steven. I'm glad Amber gets to see what a loser
It's
her
hard for
dad
some
is.
people. That's
just
his
stop this?
defense.
I haven't done
Yeah, he's
anything
spitting
wrong.
facts to me. I'm joking.
Forgive me.
Forgive you? After what you just said?
Please,
we're
can
about to
someone
do?
check on the
Julie, you
child?
said we were allowed one celebrity in our relationship.
She's literally
Is
about.
Kelly a
She's gonna
celebrity?
die. She's about to
She has over
die.
1
She's.
million followers on TikTok.
I'm gonna take everything away from you, Steven. I can't believe it.
Amber is asleep.
Julie, no.
Hi, Corso. He's the polar opposite of Christopher Nolan. It's true.
I made a huge mistake. I really.
This is where they tug on our heartstrings. Samir knows what he's doing. Trust in Samir.
Seems like you've done this before.
I never have. Seriously.
Mm-mm.
Okay, Steven, I want you to apologize to our daughter.
To the daughter.
I'm so sorry, Amber.
Can someone please take her to the
I was
hospital?
about to do. Can you forgive me?
Sorry, daughter, child, that I was gonna shag that woman over there. My bad.
I hate you.
Julie and Steven ended up going to marriage counseling. Steven learned that it's important to be honest and dependable. As revenge, Julie slept with the marriage counselor on a few occasions. Steven was forced to thank the marriage counselor for helping fix his marriage.
Hey, I truly hope you enjoyed that video. It's truly messed up that anybody can leave their child in a vehicle
Yeah,
and
you really,
cheat on your
you really
wife.
pushed that point home, Samir.
Women go through a lot to give childbirth, and I can't fathom someone would ever do this to their own child. I truly hope you learned a positive message from this video. Do not cheat and do not do harm to your own children. They're the future of this generation. What you do today sets their morals and the outcome of their future.
The weirdest dude I've ever seen.
Like on this video. It will truly mean a lot to me, and it helps the YouTube algorithm. So it will truly help this video go viral. And we want to spread these messages as much as we can. Remember to share this video, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I am reading all of your comments. It truly means a lot
What are
to
the
me,
comments?
and I reply to as many
What
as
are
I
the
can.
comments?
You can also talk to me directly on Instagram. This is my Instagram. And stay tuned for more amazing videos.
So Samir hasn't replied to any of the comments, or at least not the top ones. But then again, this was 2 years ago, so... This must be Sarah. He must be taking the piss out of Darman. He must be. Surely. I don't know though. I've not seen anything to suggest that it is. And if you've seen like the kids channel... The fact that the kid could have easily unlocked the car makes my ribs want to break from laughter. He said red in a reply, to be fair. Oh, did he? Okay. So yeah, people are enjoying it. People are morally outraged that they would think that cheating would justify cheating. This person is morally outraged. This person is also morally outraged about that. This person said that Samir is the one who made the world a nicer place. Nice messages. So this person needs counseling, I think. Family friendly. Thank you. That's what I've been saying. How the fuck are they family? He always says family friendly. This person is adding on to the moral message. So true. So true. Love heart react from Samir himself. Wow. Is this a cult? If it was, I'd be right there. Is this satire? Is this? I have to find out. He started a horror channel. What do you mean? What are you? Okay, hold on. So he has Samir reacts.
Hey, welcome to my...
He reacts to things. This guy tried to cancel me.
So big news, everyone. Somebody actually made a movie about me. Yes, yours truly, me. It's not exactly a movie, but it's a 3-part series on YouTube. And each of them
Nick is Not
are
Green.
about 30 minutes long.
I love Nick
that's
is Not
about like
Green.
a movie. So yeah, it's kind of like a movie, but it's a 3-part series. I can't believe
He's
someone
reacting
actually
to
decided
Nick
make
to Nick's
videos
video.
anything about me. And I may be posting this video on
Isaac,
my main
thanks for the
channel,
follow.
and if that's the case, then subscribe to my new reaction channel where I react to people reacting to my videos. So I'm gonna react to all 3 parts of this series.
I can't tell if Samir is my least favorite person or my most favorite person in the world. He's definitely an extreme, but I can't decide which one. That's how I found out about Samir, through Nick. I haven't seen Nick's
If
video.
you want to see the other 2 parts of it, it'll be on my reaction.
I'm not watching 3 parts
So
of
the
this
YouTuber
Samir,
who's
to be honest
done
with you.
this, his name is Nick is Not Green.
What a
That's his
legend.
YouTube channel. The first video came out 2 months ago, and I did watch it already. I'm going to be candid
I'm
with
reacting
you.
to
If it's
his
a video I
reaction
have
to
not
Nick's
watched
reaction
before,
of him.
It's my genuine reaction the first time. I'll let you know. But
This is
one
my
came out 2
genuine
months ago,
first time
and I did
reaction
watch
to
it
his
for the
reaction
first
of
time,
Nick's
I
reaction
think
to his
maybe
content.
2 or 3 weeks ago, so it's actually not that fresh in my mind. This is the video that made me
want to start this channel.
Is he extremely smart or extremely not smart? There's no way of knowing. There is no way of knowing.
I would like to now.
Okay, skip the book. Skip
A lot
it.
of people. And it
Here's
does
Nick.
just that. These videos get a staggering amount of views. And even though on many of these channels, including Darman, you will stumble across many instances of dangerously spreading racist stereotypes and walking the line of what can even be considered inspirational.
Don't your parents feed you or something? All day long just to feed some kid whose parents probably don't work.
The people who watch these videos really could not care less about that. And people noticed how much of an audience people like Darman were getting because a lot of creators were soon to follow and
So
try the
Nick
exact
is making some good points that we were making too about how they're probably they do more harm than good most likely, and they're just a bad idea and they're badly done. So what's the point? What does Samir have to say about that?
He started with the hard-hitting lessons of racist landlords and
Last year, that racist landlord video was 3 weeks ago. It says it on his video. Why is he saying last year?
Yeah,
We're gonna
good
dive into more
criticism.
about what he's saying, but let's watch what he has to say.
a lot more lessons about racism against black people that Samir pretends to understand the experiences of. But as he began,
I do actually understand the experience of racism. I am Indian American and I have been discriminated against. Yeah.
But as he began to understand his audience a little bit more, his videos became more and more absurd. When I say absurd, I am massively under-exaggerating.
What are you doing, birthday elf?
Okay, the birthday elf, you know.
I'm sorry, the birthday elf? Okay. I'm so... excuse me? Wait. What?
Sweetheart, your daddy lost his job.
The bell, for short.
He gets to spend more time with us.
Yeah, true, sweetie.
But I've sold you to One Direction.
It's not a good thing because somebody has to work.
But why?
Because somebody needs to make money. It's important that we survive and that we keep this house too.
But our house isn't great. Erica has a bigger house than us.
I know, sweetie, but this is the best we can
Sell
do.
the child!
Why did Daddy lose his job?
How much would you pay?
Is he a loser?
If you, assuming you wanted a child.
He's trying his best.
What's the going
Things get
price
tough
for a
sometimes,
7-year-old or however old she is?
Sacrifice in the down times to make it to the good times.
The child will labor in the
get it.
mines.
It's like waves, baby.
It's
There
like
are
waves.
ups and there are downs.
So wait, is he?
Without the downs, the ups don't seem as great.
Oh,
Is she saying
I
the kid's
get
gonna
it.
have to work?
Downs suck.
Oh, baby, you'll understand more when you get older, but it's
About
like hot
12K. That seems reasonable.
Without the hot, you don't enjoy the cold so much. Without the cold, you don't enjoy the hot so much.
Okay, Mommy. But I still get the iPhone 13 for my birthday, right?
Hit her!
About that, baby. Part of saving means lowering our expenses.
That poor kid being left in cars, being sent to work, being kidnapped by a birthday elf.
No, Mom, I hate the 12. It's old now. Everyone at school is going to think we're poor.
Sarah, please, it's not that important. Sarah.
She just lies on the ground for a little bit. You need to get an Android and
Hey,
stop fucking
sweetie.
around, genuinely.
How are you feeling?
Good, Mom. I'm fine.
Oh,
She's
wow.
fine now?
Yeah, you seem happy.
Because the birthday elf got her the
didn't expect you
phone.
to get over it so quickly.
Yeah, it's all good.
A
The birthday elf will give
strange-
me everything I want for my birthday.
The birthday elf?
Yeah, you used to tell me
I'm
about
sorry, what is
when
this
I was
lighting?
younger.
Why
Oh.
are they in the freaking tundra over here and then in the desert from the other angle?
The birthday
That shouldn't be my criticism of the birthday elf
No,
episode.
no, he's real. I just think he might be busy this time of year.
No, Mom. He won't be busy for me.
Okay. Well,
First of all, like who?
let's hope so. I'm glad you're happy.
So what do you mean birthday elf? Who believes in that? That's not a thing? Is that a thing? Again, that shouldn't be my criticism of this particular masterpiece. Not that I should be criticizing this particular masterpiece because it's Samir's doing and Samir is a genius.
Please, birthday elf, I beg you. Please give me everything I deserve this birthday.
Give you a fucking slap!
Please,
Sorry,
birthday
she's not
elf, I
done
beg
anything
you.
wrong. Well, she did shove her mother. Oh no, here it comes. What the fuck? This is nightmare material. Yes. How's your iPhone gonna save you now? Yeah, it's Krampus. Girl's got a bedroom like that and doesn't think she's already poor. What do you mean? Her bedroom's massive. I guess she doesn't have any possessions. Yeah, where are her possessions? The Stranger Things theme track. It's behind you! Slowest runaway ever. Yeah, that seems like a good tactic. Don't go for the door or anything. Get gnomed. She doesn't even have any pillows. Jump scare incoming, maybe?
What are we hiding from?
Ah! What the fuck is this? What is the message?
Oh my god, what are you?
Oh, well, I'm the birthday elf. You wished for me, remember?
There is 100% not a man underneath the sheet.
Oh, well...
There is 100% not a man underneath the sheet holding up the birthday elf and shaking him. That bump is just that's just how the sheet falls naturally.
I'm the birthday elf. You wished for me, remember?
Oh my god, what? You're real?
Well, yeah, I look real, don't I?
Questionably.
My prayers have been answered.
Genius tactic.
Yes, I guess so. What prayers?
I prayed today that you would give me everything that I deserve this birthday.
Oh, right. You're little Sarah. Little sweet Sarah. That's right, you know.
This is nightmare fuel. It's so cursed.
I seem to have been forgotten about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, your prayers have set me free. So yes, Sarah, I can give you anything you want this birthday.
Absolutely anything?
She's filming the elf.
Ma'am, whatever your heart really desires.
Do we think the elf is in her imagination?
Ask for whatever it is you want.
Okay. I know what I want. I have a list.
Hit it with a brick! Burn it before it lays eggs.
Wow, big list. It looks like a receipt from Ralph's. But I think we can do this.
Oh my goodness, thank you, birthday elf.
That's from our Coke, baby girl, let's go!
A few conditions.
Conditions?
I will suck out your soul.
Just 3 small little rules you have to follow.
I'll take your the firstborn.
Yeah, well, they're really easy. I noticed you've been recording me with your cell phone. First rule, you can't post about me anywhere. No Instagram, no TikTok.
It's very specific for a birthday elf.
Pictures or video clips of me to anybody. Nada.
How do you know Instagram? You've been trapped all this time.
I have internet.
Oh, okay.
Where is this going? What is the message? Is the message don't shove your mother or don't ask for things?
Sarah, but if you do,
I take your fingers.
My fingers?
Yep, but that's not a problem, right? Because you're not going to break it, right?
Yes, you got a birthday elf.
Good, Sarah.
What's the second and third rule?
Oh,
she's just fine with that.
The second rule, you can't ask for gifts for others. This is your birthday, and only your gifts.
Oh, that's really easy. All those are for me.
I thought so. Then no problems there.
What's the third?
This is pre-grooming, or just grooming.
You have to be grateful.
Huh. What kind of a stupid rule is that?
I know, it's a silly one. Most people don't even need to worry about it.
Yeah, okay.
What a comment on her capacity for empathy. Okay, so she's not gonna be grateful, and then the elf is going to take her fingers? That's where this is going? This is a family-friendly moral lesson channel. Is that what is are we gonna see a child's fingers get chopped off? Is that what this is? Take her fingies!
Be grateful.
Are you sure?
Yes, now give me my gifts.
Okay, Sarah. On your birthday, you'll get them.
But if that's a receipt, does she not already have them?
Yes.
Rub his what?
Yes. Yay, thank you, birthday elf.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Mom called the police. Fingers crossed while she still has him.
Wow, Sarah. I can't believe it. This is amazing.
Sarah's deal with the birthday elf came true. He fulfilled her request of presents. Sarah first opened her iPhone.
I think this is the iPhone.
But instead of
Why is the
getting
mother happy?
iPhone
Someone broke into your
13,
house.
The elf misread her list and got her the iPhone 1 and the iPhone 3.
I wanted the 13.
Oh no, she's
Sarah
not
was
grateful.
furious
He's
and
gonna
threw
come
the
for your little
iPhone across the
fingies.
room. She snarled at her mother and was not happy.
Stupid birthday elf.
Sarah, please control yourself.
Shut up, Mom. The stupid
Quick
elf
maths.
didn't give me the right
The iPhone 1
iPhone.
plus the iPhone 3 is
Sarah,
basically the same thing as the
please.
iPhone 13. It's the same.
Need to be grateful.
Sarah was
for the
various.
other
Yes, she was.
that he brought you.
Ugh, I'm sure they're messed up too.
Why is the mom okay with
Sarah,
this?
It is a miracle that he came to visit you at all.
I said shut it, Mom. I'm sorry.
At least one of the people in any of these videos needs to have some sort of capacity for common sense. Just one. Or like stranger danger. Stranger danger, please. You need to be grateful that he visited you. It's a miracle. A random man is speaking to your daughter and brought her phones. What are you doing? Maybe the mum's in on it. The mum is actually secretly the birthday elf all along, and she's about to, in this scene, cut off her toesy woesies.
Appointed and these gifts, my life.
She's gonna learn what happens when you fuck with the birthday elf. Freezing. So ruining the magic. I'm sorry. Take her fingers. Take her little fingies. Chat, if you could only keep one finger, which finger would you keep? Here he comes. What utensil is he gonna use? Straight kitchen knife? I hope it's like a bone saw. That'll be fun. You'd keep your thumb. You'd keep your index. The little pointer. You keep the middle one. Very important. Cut her up! Take her fingies! Take him!
What are you doing, birthday elf?
Chainsaw, axe.
And you didn't give me the right iPhone.
My apologies. I thought it was iPhone 1, comma 3.
Who would want the iPhone 1 and 3? Seriously?
Yes, Sarah. But regardless, you were supposed to be grateful. And today, you definitely were.
Are we actually gonna see a child get her fingers severed? Is that actually where this is going? How could this be where that... What?
You posted me on your...
And then it's gonna be like, oh, don't fuck with the birthday elf. That's the moral. Roll credits.
alone for your dad on your birthday list.
She broke all of the rules. How?
You know what, Elf? Just shut it.
Punt him! Punt him across the room!
Anyway.
Kick him!
They don't even make sense.
Kick him in the balls! In the jingle ball!
I said
Get it.
shut it. You little elf.
Kick
what
him!
are you going to do?
Fire me! Ah, she did! She punted him!
That should teach you, you stupid elf.
Roll credits? Wait, why is there a wheelchair? Why is there a wheelchair? You don't need a wheelchair if he cuts off your fingers. He killed your mom. He killed your mom?
Mom?
Birthday elf kidnaps parents. I gotta read the titles.
Mom?
He stole your mother. Never punt an elf. For accessibility, whose? The elf stole your mother.
Sarah broke the birthday elf's rules. And as written in the contract, if Sarah is not grateful for what she has, then the elf takes what's most valuable in her life. Her parents and their fingers.
I think they did a little scene that they wanted to do a little story script change. It was I take your fingers, but then they were like, no, guys, that doesn't make sense. It should take your mom, so you appreciate your mom more, right? That's more like messaging. But they had already filmed the first scene and didn't want to redo it. So they were just like, they just changed it halfway through. Oh, it's the parents. But then they had to make it cohesive because I thought you said fingers. So there was like, and the parents' fingers. Wait, the parents' fingers or the kids' fingers? Or just everyone's fingers? You thought that would just be fingers in a box. Oh, this is the best / worst thing I've ever seen.
My parents.
They're not under the pillows. You fucking moron.
Oh, come out here.
Oh, she's looking for the elf. Okay, that makes more sense.
Please, 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 birthday elf.
Samir above Nani. Emphasis on Nani. Stop.
Parents, I'm so sorry for not being grateful. I learned my lesson. Please, birthday elf.
Mom's name, Finkies.
Anything?
Please, birthday elf. I'm so sorry for kicking you and everything I said.
Sarah, you need to be grateful for what you have rather than complaining about what you don't have.
Oh yes, I'm so sorry. But
is the elf supposed to be the good guy?
Per the contract, if I give you back your parents, then I get to keep all of the birthday gifts you ever receive in the future as well.
Like Rumpelstiltskin.
Okay, yes,
no more presents for you.
I'm so sorry.
Because you punted the elf.
Sarah agreed to the birthday elf's conditions and got her parents back, but they were missing their fingers. She learned a valuable lesson that birthday, and she spent the rest of her life remembering to always be grateful for what she has rather than complaining about what she doesn't have.
My life sucks!
She also learned to be respectful and sweeter to her parents and to listen to her mother.
Hey, I truly hope you enjoyed that video.
Fuck,
Wasn't
Samir.
that elf crazy? It's too bad he took those parents' fingers. If you enjoyed seeing the birthday elf, drop this video a like, and maybe if you're lucky, we might even make a sequel.
Stop it! Do not make a sequel!
Your comments, they truly mean a lot.
He made a birthday elf shirt!
And I try to reply to as many as I can. Also, subscribe to the channel. If you've noticed, we've been growing extremely fast. And it's actually possible we might hit 1 million subscribers by the end of this year.
And you did, so good job. Samir is unhinged. So Nick is not green. He, was reacting to all these Starman sort of inspirational videos and was like talking very basedly on how they're probably they're worse. They're not actually doing anything good. They're worse than doing good things. I think Samir is a prankster. I think Samir's videos don't necessarily come under this. I think he's taking the piss. Darman's videos does. So that was Nick's point. Nick's point was like, you're not doing a good thing. These are bad. And so he mentions this birthday elf video that we just watched, and Samir is about to defend the birthday elf video, maybe. What does Samir have to say about this?
Birthday elf, it's being creative again. Like I said, I am a filmmaker. I do want to touch on other genres, and birthday elf, I want to see the popularity. If I can sway away from doing something more different and creative than the other channels are doing. I'm thinking of doing a musical soon too. I have some in my head, and we'll see if we get some time to do it.
So over these,
he's gonna do a musical? What? What genre is a good question. I gotta hit the bong again. This shit killed my high. I'm so sorry. Samir Music, new channel soon. What?
These next 3 weeks, I want to dive deeper on not only who Samir is, but the other channels that a lot of people don't know anything about. Samir has 3 channels.
I have more than 3 channels.
Yeah, Nick.
He's bringing up the top 3.
Well, let's go to his channel. So this is Samir.
Hey, welcome.
Reacts. He reacts to things, such as people reacting to him. He doesn't want girls to lick things anymore. Guy recreates Oppenheimer. I don't think they do. Okay. So that's what happened. Okay, and here's some more of his channels.
Hey, welcome to my new channel. Doing something
going
more.
back.
Hey, welcome to...
Here are his other channels. He has Ghosted, which is his horror one. Like the elf, I would say. So he makes a horror one. She was taken in the middle of the night. We found it climbing into her house. Okay. I don't know if you want to watch any of these. They can't be good.
So what's
Surely.
up with this woman's roommate? He's being weird?
Yeah, she's blind. It's a good thing to do. I'm concerned about her safety.
Well, what is this?
It's water.
I don't think this is water. Look, it's all brown. I think he's putting pills inside his water.
Weirdly, he does those better. Those are better than the other ones, the normal moralistic messaging ones. Yeah, he should stick to the horror genre, I would say. I prefer that. Okay, and here are some more. Let him cook. He has his kids one. He has a Portuguese. He's translated it all into Portuguese. He's not Portuguese and he lives in America, so I don't know why specifically Portuguese, but he's translated his videos into Portuguese for a Portuguese channel. He has a crime channel.
Welcome back to Love Crimes. We're here today with Brittany, and we are testing her boyfriend to see if he's going to be loyal to you or not. Brittany, can I ask
he
you,
does
can you
testing.
let the viewers know why are you putting your boyfriend to this test?
He's cheated in the past. I'm just ready to see for sure.
Once a cheater, maybe always a cheater.
Yes. I want to know because I want to marry him. Like, we have a kid together. Like...
Oh, okay. You guys have a kid, but you guys aren't married yet.
No, not yet.
And how old is your child?
7.
He's right here.
Yeah.
You're doing this in front of the kid?
How many times has he cheated in the past? Was it just one time you caught him, or?
Why does he keep saying clapping? Teacher caught clapping his students. Why does he keep phrasing it like that? That's the second video like that I've seen. That's okay. So that's something that he does as well. He's like he says, he wants to branch out. He wants to sway into other genres. And here's just another one of his genres. He tests boyfriends by messaging them. I don't know. He gets another. I imagine he goes on the street, he himself. I really hope it's he himself and hits on them. I really hope it's that. Probably he's paid an actress to do it, but I really hope it's him in a dress. Hi. Hi, hot stuff. You want to come home with me? I really hope it's that. That would be very, very good. Now, he's also got, in the same vein, To Catch a Cheater, which has 3 million subscribers, but I don't know if this isn't his channel. He's just part of this. So that's good. This is awful. Boob is out. Okay, and then finally, his final channel is something called American Justice Warriors. Guess what American Justice Warriors is? What do you think American Justice Warriors is? So what exactly are we learning? Morals. We're learning messages. Can't you hear them? Like, don't tell your boyfriend he shouldn't cry because crying people are good at beating up homeless people, and what if a homeless man attacks you? You know, important lessons to learn like that. Don't make deals with birthday elves. Very important. Don't leave your daughter in a hot car to cheat on your wife. And then if you do that, let your wife cheat on you with the marriage counselor. Also, don't sell your wife. Very important. Very important messages to learn. That's something we're learning. Don't force the 7-year-old you're babysitting to snort coke, because you'll go to prison, and then 10 years after you're in prison, you'll be let out and you'll travel to India and you'll meet Samir Bhavnani and you'll subscribe to his YouTube channel, and that's honestly worse than the prison sentence. But overall, don't leave the kid in the car. Yes. I've learned so much. Are you guys writing these down? You should be writing these down. Don't give babies pills. Yes. Don't try to arrest a baby because the handcuffs won't fit. I shit you not, that was the first video. Will this be on the quiz? Hi, Echo! But it's okay if I smoke weed with them, right? Obviously, that's fine. But it's powerful life lessons. It really is. Don't hate on guys who cry or you're gonna get guys who use your tears for lube. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys!
You don't forget to play video games.
We're clearly missing something. Dumb Man wasn't covering these topics. That's true. That's true. He's got free real estate. So the American Justice Warriors, and there's our guy Samir and some other dude. He has, what is this? It has 1.2 million subscribers. It's like real stuff. Mother reacts to daughter cheating on test. So it's the moral message videos, but it's real. Mom reacts to son stealing money. So just kids doing shit, kids shit. And then... Oh no, they're pranking a child. No. What? Oh. They're gonna prank a kid and make them think that the mom has had a heart attack and see what they do? Wait, seriously? Wait, seriously? Got him! Wait, what? This can't be real.
Interviewed for them meeting a new nanny. But instead, before they meet the nanny, the parents are gonna pretend they have a heart attack.
No!
Heart attack! Let's see what these kids do.
What? Samir. Samir is losing his way.
Oh.
Quality acting from the staff.
Are you okay? Oh my god.
911, what's your emergency?
It's Sam from American Justice Warriors. You can actually hang up. Your mom's okay. You okay? We didn't mean to scare you. We just wanted to see if you would come and assist your mom if she was having an actual heart attack. And you did great.
So she did actually call 911. Because that's a real phone. And he was like, you can actually hang up. It was a sound effect. But she would have gone into the phone app and dialed 911. How do you do a sound effect from that? He just walked in and was like, it's Samar from American Justice Warriors. As if she knows what that is. The phone is rigged. Hanging up from 911 after a strange man especially walks in and says, you can hang up, by the way, is gonna get someone to your house.
Great.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Awesome job.
You would have saved her life.
We continued.
He's got a
the
Top
test,
Dad t-shirt
and
on.
Some kids
that feels
did great.
Not true.
Are you okay, Mom? It hurts. It hurts. 911.
Okay, so that's not real.
Are you upset at your mom for pretending she just had a heart attack?
I didn't die.
So that's...
Oh my god. Oh.
That's not real. She didn't type anything. That's not where the numbers are.
Are you okay?
Ow! Stop!
Daddy, Mommy's in trouble.
Oh, hey, she's okay, sir.
I'm okay.
We continue the test, and well, what happens next is shocking.
That was a different channel. Ow! Oh, and this daughter doesn't care. But it's not scripted. Or anything.
Hey, Sophia. Why did you help your dad when he just passed out right now?
I just had a heart attack and I died.
I could tell Daddy was faking.
So you knew he was acting?
Yeah. He's a terrible actor.
He was, to be fair. He was like a limp fish.
Doesn't make it look real.
Yeah.
If you thought Sophia was bad,
I might be having a heart attack.
wait till you see what Alana does.
Alana. Oh, the pain. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh.
500,000 views. What are the comments? I don't understand this. Oh, they're all I feel bad for the actual mums who had a heart attack in real life. What? Some people survived them. What? What are they talking about? I'm not dead, but you're going to be. What's the number to 911? Oh goodness, I hope the children return the love their parents gave them. I'm losing faith. I'm losing faith, chat. Some of these people vote. That's true. That's true. Dang, some of those kids are cold-hearted. This is how. So I was wondering how Samir had many channels of over 1 million subscribers and how videos like this get 500,000 views and how he has actual fans who buy his merch non-ironically. This is how. Corey Shaw is upset because kids don't care about their parents. She wasn't pressing the buttons. I was looking for someone to know who it is. It wasn't exactly, you know, subtle. You think these are all bots? These are all Samir's own alt accounts, actually. That's what it is. Another amazing video from my favorite YouTubers. Yeah, this is a bot. This is Samir. It's all Samir. Okay, well there you go. That's him. Don't forget to play video games. That's him. And that's his. We spent way too long on this. I was not expecting. Apparently this one's supposed to be worse. This is tomorrow's teachings. This is not Samir. This is someone else. Let's make the world a better place one video at a time. Family friendly messages and lessons. White kid shamed for his small penis. I don't want to read that one. What the fuck? Hot Asian lady eats dog. Because that's not problematic at all. I'm scared to watch one. I'm very scared. Go on then.
Coming up on tomorrow's teachings.
Ooh, so yummy. I mean, wow. You're lucky I don't eat cats.
This is just... Does it have it? Does it like turn around at the end? Is there a twist? I don't think is the horror channel still? It might as well be. I don't think there's a twist. You ate my dog.
Dog. You don't know how I feel, Caleb. You have to try to understand.
Coming up on
So it does get worse. There is worse than Samir out there. What was the message? I have to find out what the message was. Right.
coming up.
I need to find out what the message was. I can't just leave it there. I'm gonna watch it myself on mute. Oh, okay, so she is whipping him. So there's that as well. Everything's in slow motion. Black screen. And then fucking Jessica is gonna explain what just happened to us. Here we go.
Hey guys, it's Jessica from Tomorrow's Teachings. I hope you enjoyed that amazing video. We all live here together, so let's make this world a better place, one video at a time. If you like what you saw, subscribe, share, like. New videos are out every Monday and Friday. Let's spread awareness about these issues and live together in a better way.
What issue? What was the what issues? What was the message? This cured my cancer and my dog has learned to fly. Thank you, Tomorrow's Teachings. Yeah, what were we supposed to get from the story? That was my question. Like, what is the teaching? How did the actors agree to this? What? Who's writing these scripts? Tomorrow's Teachings. Don't be racist, kids. Also Tomorrow's Teachings. Yeah, that's a good point. My school, what is the message? Don't eat pet animals. It's important that we discuss that. Maybe the video itself is the message. You will not be subscribing. No, I don't think I'm gonna be subscribing either. I am intrigued. And I do want, I feel like it's one of those things I just can't look away from. Special needs girl loses her V card and look at the way they've done her eyes. I think they are the message themselves, meta. They're a level above us, guys. That's what this is. Hot sister does OnlyFans. Why were you describing your sister like that? The babysitter's a nonce. Oh, and by the way, the kid's autistic. They hunt down Mexicans. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. What? Evil dad throws baby in the trash. See, this is a nice family-friendly, wholesome piece of content.
Coming up on Tomorrow's Teachings.
He's white doesn't mean I cheated on you.
Okay, so it's also somehow they found a way to make it racist as well. Is it just it's just a racist channel? Is that what it is? It's just Is that what it is? It's more like he put moral themes on a dice and then just rolled them for each. It feels like this was auto-generated, you know? Maybe it's rage bait, but it doesn't even leave you rageful, it just leaves you confused. Brother poisons twin over girl. Hey, sometimes that happens. There was a girl who was playing Valorant with her sister and her boyfriend, and apparently in the Valorant DMs, like in live chat and whatever, the boyfriend was also having a romance going on with her twin sister, so she stabbed her. Yeah, that's real. Valorant murder, you can Google it. So, as one does. Yep, totally proportional, reasonable reaction. For sure. Band kid bullies innocent drummer. Why the drummer? Creepy clown stalks teens. What is the message? What is the message? The message is don't trust a clown? We knew that already. Karen mom shoots daughter's boyfriend. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I'm getting off this channel. This is not. Oh no, now it's part of my algorithm. Damn it. Wait, what is this? I hate my algorithm. I hate my algorithm so much. I need to do a purge. And then there's just Rishi Sunak. I need to do a purge of this. I hate that. Oh my god. This is why you need all profiles. It's so true. And it means if you follow me, you'll also get recommended this stuff. You're so welcome. Follow my YouTube. YouTube is confused by me. YouTube doesn't know what I want. Oh, see, this is what I was talking about. ASMR, I visit your grave. This is what I meant. This is quality content.
Oh.
No, this is the content I want. This is the content that I want. Yes, you are great. He reviews water as well. How come he only has 300 subscribers? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Moist. Not particularly flavorful.
And he keeps it brief as well. Subscribe to him. Genuinely might. Well, I'm gonna be very confused by that subscription later and not know who he is, but that's okay. Let's make him famous. ASMR, I visit your grave. The funniest shit. I love ASMRs like that. ASMR. Talking to your boyfriend on the phone. And then he gets stabbed multiple times. Water, moist, not flammable. Well, it depends where you live. I've heard the water being flammable. That's what he claimed, but it wasn't true. Okay, well, thank you guys for fucking up my algorithm. I blame you. I really do blame you. So what is the point of the stream? The point of the stream is we don't like moralistic messaging. Was that the point of the stream? Yes. Yes, it was. The point of the stream is that we don't like overt moralistic messaging. But we kind of strayed a lot. We spent oh my god, the time. We spent way too long watching Samir. I thought this would be like a tiny little thing. We'd watch like 1 or 2 and then we'd get into some anonymous confessions. Let me hit you with some psychology. Just quickly, let's hit you with some psychology just to bring this stream back to what it's supposed to be. We don't like overtly moralistic messaging. When people hit us over the head with like a hey, don't steal or don't... Does this even apply to Samir? I'm losing faith in this. Does this even apply to Samir? I don't even know. It does to Darman. Sure, whatever. Okay, but let's say that it does. Why don't we? If someone was to tell you, if someone was to look into your eyes and be like, hey, don't steal. Stealing is wrong. Stealing is for the bad kids. It might make you want to steal. Why is that? Why do our brains do that? Okay, Mom. Yeah, exactly. Stealing is wrong, Perry. Yes. Yes, it is. Why does it make you want to steal? Or it might not make you, it might not backfire like that. It might not make you want to do that thing, but why does it make you angry and annoyed and a little bit, ugh? Fuck you. I won't do what you tell me. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, you can't tell me what to do, for sure. So, there is something called the backfire effect. Right? Usually it applies when someone is told something that contradicts their beliefs. Usually. And when you're told not to do something that contradicts what you believe, then what it can do is it can make you double back twice as much, right? And it can reaffirm, or it can weirdly confirmation bias what it is. And that's because people are digging their heels into the cognitive, right? The cognitive dissonance. You believe something and there's evidence or someone else's opinion that's saying the opposite thing, then you might dig your heels in and believe what you believe even further, which is the opposite of what you expect. That's usually what it means. But it can also apply when you hammer in something home that is what you believe, but that you wish they didn't say out loud. It can also do that. Doesn't that happen with people in cults? Yes. Yeah, no, absolutely. If someone was to come into the cult and be like, hey, your cult is bad and they're controlling you, cognitive dissonance, people dig their heels in, absolutely. But it does apply the same direction as well. So if you were to really overtly state something that is obvious and that you obviously agree with, it can make you double back in the same way as if it's causing a cognitive dissonance. And the reason why it does that is because it is causing a cognitive dissonance. Do fact check me on this. This is all just theory, but still, it is causing a cognitive dissonance. Why? Because it's annoying, it's embarrassing. The people who say stuff like this, you think they're stupid, or they come across as stupid, or it's Samir, and therefore you don't necessarily want to relate to these people. You don't really want to have anything in common with them. And so it kind of makes you fly off in the other direction. It feels very patronizing. Yeah, as if you don't already know this. And so it makes you want to retaliate. It also makes you not want to be in the same group as the person patronizing you because they suck. Exactly. If there's an abusive relationship and people around the couple point it out, it can make them get even closer and isolate themselves. Yeah, because it proves the whole, oh, everyone's against you sort of thing. My father sent me a Dharma Man video. Next day I shoplifted. See, exactly. I've lost my notes. I have notes. I do actually have notes. Okay, that was one kind of stupid little one. I just kind of wanted to bring that up. There are 3 main theories that can apply to this. I'm so losing track of this because I've just got Samira and fucking Christmas birthday elves in my head. It's so distracting. So Bandura is a psychologist. He came up with a theory called moral disengagement, which basically means, trying to remember. Oh no! I've totally forgotten him. I'm gonna have to Google it. How could I have forgotten? I did so much research on this. Caffeine needed. Don't congratulate me. What do my notes say? My notes are in like, I've just written random words. Why don't I communicate to myself better? Self-regulation process. Oh, yes, okay. So moral disengagement, right, is when you literally disengage from your sense of morality, if that makes sense. So everyone has these things, these regulation things that help you align to, I hate Mondays, I know, where everyone has these things that they do to help you do your morals, right? So you regulate your emotions, you can make better decision making, etc., so that you can align yourself to your morals. That's what everyone does. You have these mechanisms inside your little bodies, and that's what you do. So for example, you see a wallet on the floor, you probably have an idea of exactly what you would do in that situation, and so you regulate your emotions, your needs, your wants. You get tempted by the just take the money urge, but you don't do it, or maybe you do, depending on where your morals are. Not judging, everyone's different. And then you go forth on that, right? And you can block out thoughts and block out feelings, etc. We all do that because we all have somewhat of a strict sense of morality for ourselves, right? But if someone is whacking you over the head with moralistic messaging, and if someone is telling you what to do, one, it takes away your autonomy. You've decided what your morals are. You've decided what your morals are. Not them, you. And so if someone is being really annoying and patronizing and pissing you off and telling you exactly what to do, then you can disengage from those mechanisms. You can disengage from your morals, and you can use things like minimization. You can say, oh, it's actually not that big of a deal, or you can justify what you're doing, or you can say, actually, it's someone else's fault, it's not mine, to justify that behavior, to make yourself feel better, and to lessen their strength and power over you, to increase your own sense of autonomy. They are my morals, bitch. Exactly. Take a penny, leave a famine. I need inspiration. It's Monday. The other thing is ego depletion. It's called ego depletion. I don't remember who came up with this theory, but it's basically the one where it's like focus and attention. I don't know if I've talked to you about this before, but focus and attention. We have a limited amount of resources, right? So if you're doing something, if you're trying to play a card game or you're trying to remember something, we have a certain amount of energy that we can do on one certain thing. We have a certain amount of resources in our brain to do a certain amount of things. So you can only remember so much at once. Like if you've ever played the shopping list game, you can only remember so much at once and then you can't remember anymore. And that's what we mean by depletion of resources. You lose your amount of resources, or you don't have any left. And it's kind of the same thing when you think about your morals, because morals are basically just what's the word? Regulation. Morals are about controlling yourself, so that you can do what you think is right. And it's about acting where you think is appropriate. And it's about regulating your feelings. Yeah. And everyone has a different idea of what morals are. It doesn't really matter. But that's basically what it is. Yeah. And it's not fun, necessarily. Like, morality is not a fun thing. It's not a thing you want to do. So, for example, if you see someone getting beaten up outside, you don't want to get involved, because that's a lot of effort and what if you get in trouble? But your morals might be like, hey, I should probably help or call someone or something. And therefore, that's something that you do. Joke's on you. I don't have any morals. What if I think taking all your money is always right? Then there you'll go and do that. GG. That won't be one of your things that you're regulating then. or maybe if you think that taking all your money is so right that not doing it would be immoral, then you have to go and use your effort to go and take the money. So same thing. Yeah. Exactly. So they think that your amount of resources to dedicate to regulating your emotions, regulating your feelings, deciding what the right thing to do is, being moral and doing all of that stuff also gets depleted, in the same way that focusing on something for too long or trying to remember stuff for too long will get depleted. So therefore, if you only have a certain amount of capacity to think about stuff, when someone is hitting you over the head with stealing is wrong, and here's a long 10-minute video to explain why stealing is wrong, it can make you feel drained and tired because it's depleting your resources of thinking about that certain thing. Hi Dion, welcome in, how are you doing? Mostly though, I mean, I have a lot of other stuff to talk to you about again, like value pluralism and all of this other stuff, all of these other psychology bits. Mostly, though, I would say that it feels like they're judging you. Maybe not Samir, but Darman. It feels like they're judging you as stupid. When Darman looks you in the eyes and goes, don't bully the autistic kid because he's actually a person. It feels like they're judging you. It feels like they're patronizing you. They're talking down to you. And you can feel criticized and you can feel judged, and that gets people defensive. So you see, all along, the autistic boy was just a boy like everyone else, except he wasn't. He was better than you. Because he's autistic and that makes him magic. The simplification of complex issues as well is also an annoying thing. So ultimately, I just think it's annoying. My psychological analysis, I could go through all of these different theories by all of these different psychologists, and I can go through all of the complicated words, moral licensing, the backfire effect, moral disengagement, etc., etc., etc. But ultimately, I think what it all boils down to is it's annoying. So, you want to do some anonymous confessions? Really makes you think. Fuck off. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This is why I'm always angrily shouting at the sky instead. Oh no, because talking down will never work. Hi, Barbicus, welcome in. You guys want to do some anonymous confessions? I want you to tell me a time where you learned a lesson, Samir style, or Darman style. What is a time, have a little think about it while I set up the Google form. What is a time when you guys have learned a lesson where you got your comeuppance, or maybe you taught someone else a lesson, or maybe you don't have an example of that and you just want to give a regular anonymous confession, in which case go forth, that's fine, whatever, do what you want, I'm not your mom. Anonymous that's yes, anonymous confessions, but this theme is when did you learn a lesson, Darman style? Okay. And so I am going to start accepting responses. I'm going to post the link in both chats. and we will pin it. We will try to pin it. Thank you, Kleist. And if you want, you can get in the thing and do the thing. The link is now in chat. Amazing. Hi, Wonderwall. Thank you for the 8 months. I appreciate that. Don't leave your kid in a car on a 120-degree day to cheat on your wife. Yes, that is a good moral lesson. Is that something you've done? You've learned that lesson? Yeah? Tell me, get him in. And in the meantime, I'm going to find the perfect backdrop for this. I know exactly what I want. We need a classroom. For anonymous confessions, we need a classroom. It is totally anonymous. Click that link and it shouldn't ask you for an email. If it does, use mine or make one up. And get them in. And that's it. That's the whole thing. It's not that complicated. You got this. Yes, I want a proper classroom. There we go. Oh, perfect. Ah, it's a WebP file. What does that even mean? Will it work? I don't know. Okay, come with me over here. This is our confession screen. The last confessions theme was weird stuff that's happened to you, like weird encounters that have happened to you. Today's theme is lessons you have learnt. So, classroom. You love it. I know you do. Cool. Let's touch Isha on that. Boop. Perfect. Okay. Can I put it in tomorrow's teaching style? Yes, you may. That scares me, though. Don't be racist, because that's tomorrow's teaching style. The poor lesson I got from the stream is that we should subscribe to funny YouTubers with very few subs. Yes, he only has 300 subscribers. And he did a 30-second ASMR me talking to you, to your grave. It was good. It was good stuff. It really was. Okay, get him in! We already have 6 responses. That's awesome. Oh, they're coming in hot now. Hell yeah. Oh no. Okay, and what I'm gonna poll for each of these, because usually we poll something and you decide if their sins get forgiven or whatnot. What we're gonna poll for these ones is whether or not they get kicked out of school. Is that good? Is that a good one? What do you think we should poll? A+ or F-? Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah. A+, F-. Fantastic. That's really, really good. Zavatron got it in one. That's brilliant. I'm going to apologize beforehand. Or worse, expelled. What was the whole quote from Hermione? It was, we could die, or worse, be expelled. I don't know if that would be a good polling thing. Detention, yes or no? Oh, that's good. Oh, they're all so good. I don't know which one we should pick. Did they get the birthday elf sent on them? Off with their fingies. Yes, they would. That is too niche of a reference, though, for new people coming in. Anonymous Confessions. I'm changing the title. Cool. Yeah, I don't think I can reasonably threaten to kill people on the stream. I think that might be TOS. That might be what happens. We could die, or worse, be forced to watch Perry. Fuck you. Okay, let's do it. Let's get in. Woo! Our first confession. Here she is. I'm just gonna take a second to line it all up because I know that bothers you. I knowingly cheated with someone for an extended period of time. It blew up in my face and ruined my life for a solid while. Sag. Oh, where's the poll? Yo, where is the poll? There There it is. Okay, nobody panic. Okay. There you go. Blew up. Yeah, I kind of want to know more information. I want to know how. I want to know what happened. Because did you really learn your lesson? Or did they just find out? It seems like they would just find out. And then that would be enough. Most likely. Fuck cheetahs. Yeah. I mean, unless you're in sort of like the maid situation. Not the maid. The baker. The cake shop. The pie lady. The lady who makes pies.
Confessions are meaningless without proof beyond a reasonable doubt.
Thank you, Mansuri. Thank you for the bits. What's that play that was a movie and has a bunch of songs about the lady who makes pies? There's a song that goes, she is better, but she is kind. But on herself. She is lonely and won't ask for help. Who's that one? She is lonely all of the time. Hunger Games. No! The Lion King? No! What is the milkmaid? The waitress! Thank you, Kays. Yes. The waitress. The waitress is the one I'm thinking of. Unless you're in a waitress situation, as in the waitress situation, then there's no excuse for cheating at all. I don't know, man. I mean, she shouldn't have cheated either, but watch the movie. It's good. F- because of cheating. Agreed. I did the wrong sound effect. This is the sound effect you were supposed to get. There you go. Bad person. Not necessarily. You may have learned your lesson. Hence why you submitted it for this particular confession. Next! Oh no. I've learned not to eat 2-year-old edibles. I misread this at first and I thought it meant a 2-year-old's edibles. And I was like, no, don't steal it from them. Stealing is wrong. But I now see what you mean. We do. Do we need more details? I think it's pretty clear what's happened. I was like, stealing from a child? Awful. Yeah, it happens to the best of us. What, you kind of like made brownies and you put them in the freezer or something? What if they're in the freezer? Wait, what would happen when your edibles become psychedelics as well? Yikers. 2-year-olds aren't edible. Not with that attitude. I hope they didn't have much dairy in them. I love how you're thinking about that, Maya, and not the drug part of it. You're just like, well, it depends what you baked them in, right? Oh no. A+. You've learned your lesson. You can carry on. GG's. Let's keep going. Aww. In 3rd grade, me and my friends pranked some 2nd graders that they needed a permit to walk to school alone. They believed us and refused to go to school the next morning in fear of getting arrested. We then had a talk with them, their parents, and the teachers. Well, 2nd grade. What age is 2nd grade? Just so I know. What age is 2nd grade? 7. Yeah, you probably like save some kids, man. I don't know if 7-year-olds should be walking to school by themselves. How long is the walk? Where do you live? Is it a safe area? Do you live in London? No, they shouldn't be walking to school by themselves. I had a friend who was 10 years old and she got attacked by a man who pretended to fall over. She's fine. You know? What if they fall over themselves as well? I bike to school at 7. It's adorable. When I was 7, I couldn't tie a shoe. I couldn't put my hair up until I was 12. I didn't know how to use a hairband. I still kind of don't, to be honest. What the fuck is going on here? Explains a lot, I think. Perry is a friend for everything. Yeah, they're kind of, yeah. I'm like, have you ever seen Porn Stars? P-A-W-N? You ever seen Porn Stars? Where he's just like, I need to call in my buddy. That's me. With anecdotes. I have a buddy. Get him on the phone. A+! That's funny, and I think you may have saved lives. So, you carry on, sis. Let's keep going. The first time I sat all the way through a Doll Man video, I learned not to watch any more of his videos. Fake show, but okay. Of course it's fake. Like most TV. I love Porn Stars. Yeah. P-A-W-N! Stop punting the birthday elf. Everyone get your confessions in. Oh my god. Oh no. My laptop charger tripped the electricity at the state library. For some reason, this tripped the entire building's power. They stopped the elevators while they tried to figure out what went wrong. As I left, someone in a wheelchair couldn't get in the library from this. Yeah, but like that's not... Yeah. What the fuck was wrong with your laptop charger? Straight to hell. How fucked is your charger? This is why every school and every uni, they have a place where you can send in your thingy. You know, you can send in your electronics, and they'll do a test of it, and then they'll tell you if it's safe. Every single one. Did you not make use of that service, sir? What was wrong with the library as well? Yeah, good point. Not really anything to learn, maybe. Get less fucked chargers. Check your electronics before you put them in a public place. No, that's lame. Who am I? It's nerd shit. You don't have to do that. Just, it's fine. Okay. Bowl it! Woo! I never got any of my electronics checked at uni. Should have done. Could have caused a fire. I didn't get any of my electronics checked at uni because they took them. They like confiscated them and took them to their office to check them. And they would give them back if they weren't cleared, but you just weren't allowed to use them. But the thing is, they would take them for a day or two and I needed to stream. So I couldn't really afford them having my tech for 2 days. So I just never got any of them checked for like a year and a half. And there was a lot of tech. And there was only like one socket in my room, so that bad boy was loaded up. I stand by it though. I stand by it. Let's go. I didn't have electronics at uni. When did you go to uni, can I ask? I learned that subscribing to OnlyFans does show the name on your bank statement. Oh no! Oh, there's nothing else to say except rip. Just... Oh geez, wait, did you know the girl? Was it his sister's account? His hot sister? Did you know the girl? Did the girl see? On hers. On hers, it shows up the name on hers. It's actually true for a lot of donations through PayPal, by the way, if you donate to Twitch streamers. sometimes. It depends on your PayPal, but it can give whatever you put on your PayPal, so be aware of that. It can give your name. A+. I say wear it with pride, honestly. Badge of honor, badge of confidence. Yeah, I watch your OnlyFans. Stepsis. Chicka pow pow, chicka pow. Next. I was recently punished with a big fine for having an expired train pass. Always look at the date. Good lesson. I buy my train tickets on the train most of the time. It is illegal. It's not illegal. Is it illegal? Okay, okay. So Trainline have changed their rules. Basically, you can't buy tickets if the leaving time has passed. So you can't buy tickets for the train that has left the station. Basically, you used to be able to. They used to not really like check for that. So you could be on the train and buy a ticket for the train, but they changed that, so it's pretty tricky now. So you have to buy tickets in advance now. So I always buy tickets in advance, but I go to the train station and then I buy a ticket as I'm walking through the gate because I don't want to run for trains. I don't want anyone to tell me what train I have to get. You know what I mean? I don't want to run for a train. I don't need that stress. I don't need that pressure. I'll go to the station when I get there and I'll get the train that comes. In Denmark, you need to have a valid fare for the whole journey. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess the thing is, if there's like a train that comes every hour, then you can't do that. You have to pick a train, but still. Just play dumb if they check. Yeah. One girl. So I was on the train. I was coming back from somewhere. I don't know. But I was coming back and there was one girl in front of me that hadn't bought a ticket for that train. And so what she did was No, I'm wrong. No, I'm wrong. There was one girl in front of me. Her phone died. She had a ticket, but her phone died. So she couldn't show the ticket because it was on her phone to the guy at the thing. So they wouldn't let her through the gates. And so what they did is they said, okay, well, we've got a phone charger. You can charge your phone and then you can show us the ticket. I thought they'd make her buy a new one, so at least that's better. But it was kind of silly considering that 10 minutes later, they opened all of the gates for everyone to just freely flow through because the peak time train came in. So she, 10 minutes later, was still waiting for her phone to charge, being held, and it was only at like 3%, so she couldn't even work it yet. She had to keep waiting. She was stuck there, waiting for her phone to charge to show the ticket while everyone else on the next train was just let through. And I had something to do that 10 minutes, like I was answering emails and stuff, so I just went through as well, and I was like... And it doesn't make sense. Why are you so caught up on one girl? Just let her through, man. You're not paid enough to care about this. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, chill out. You're good. You're good to go. You're doing a good job. Hi, Vera. Welcome in. I'm from the US, so this conversation is like hearing a nation of wizards talking about magic. Yeah, you guys are too big. You're too big to have trains that make sense. Unless you live in a city, right? New York has a whole subway system now. I know that from How I Met Your Mother. They've released the schedule for TwitchCon. Are we going to the chocolate one again? The chocolate guy's back? Oh my god. No, we can't. Guys, we can't. We bullied him. Okay, so at TwitchCon. Wait, let me start the polling for the next one and then I'll jump into that story. Wait, what the fuck? At uni, I told a girl while she was trying to flirt with me about the time I hit my mother so hard that she fell on the floor. She told me I shouldn't tell other women this story. Then she got up and left. That's a lesson I've learnt. What the fuck? I got stuck like a mint bullet. Yeah, so TwitchCon, they have a bunch of seminars and talks and courses and things like that and workshops and stuff. And there was one called the chocolate workshop. tasting chocolate session, and I was like, sick, that sounds fun. So a bunch of us went. I enjoyed it. I learned a lot about different flavors, and I learned that percent of chocolate doesn't necessarily correspond to taste. It's about the bean. I enjoyed it, but I didn't realize that someone... Listen, I don't want to say it was... I don't want to say it was dull, because that sounds mean. He poured his heart and soul into his chocolate presentation, but there was a lot of talk about beans. Like, a lot of details about beans for an hour. Just a lot. And there was very little chocolate involved. And the translation was very bad. And so I enjoyed it. But you guys kind of... I'm gonna blame you guys. I'm blaming you guys a lot. You guys couldn't stop laughing because every single time there was another fun fact about beans, I just saw, and we were all sat in a row, I just saw in the corner of my eye one of you lot snickering. And I was just like, I was trying very hard not to laugh because listen, I want to know about the man's bean facts, okay? I care about the man's bean facts, all right? But you guys are just under the table like fucking school kids, like absolutely losing your shit because, oh, he mentioned a type of train that carries the beans and the exact model number of the train that carries the beans through the certain forest, and you guys just lost your fucking minds. And then I saw you guys had a little chat going in one of the channels of the Discord where you were making jokes about the beans, and we bullied him. You know we can't go back though. It was so funny. It was very funny. We can't go back. We can't go back. We got kicked out. I don't think they'll let us in. We were sat at the front as well. You were sat at the front of the the chocolate man's talk. Maddie, thanks for the 16 months. We were the mean kids. We were mean girls. You were mean girls. I was very polite. We actually went directly at the front. He didn't see us. We were off very much to the side, but still. This is unbelievable. We didn't get kicked out. We should have been. We left early, Kleist. Don't you remember? Wait, did we? I don't know if we left early or if we just left first. I'm not sure. A very bully confirmed. Not me! Not me! It was very funny. There were a lot of details that I didn't need about certain machines. I felt there was one time in uni where I was being lectured by a dude about different kinds of tumblers for 40 minutes. Like he just caught me in a kitchen. I was at a party and he just caught me in the kitchen and I was being lovely. And then he lectured me for 40 minutes about different kinds of tumblers and what they're used for. And I was being really polite because obviously I'm a very nice person. But I swear to God, that was the most... Yeah, I think he was the most boring person I've ever spoken to in my life. I don't understand. And he wasn't drinking or anything. He was stone cold sober and just 40 minutes, I counted. I kept an eye on the clock. 40 minutes. Lead, yeah, drink glasses. This one is for this type of liquid because this type of liquid mixes with the oxygen. Well, 40 minutes. And that's what the chocolate seminar was like, inexplicably. Weirdly, that's what the chocolate seminar was like. I felt like we were being held hostage. I did feel like we were being held hostage by a strange bean man with his bean facts. Anyway, no, don't beat your mother. What? Okay. But no, we're not allowed back at the chocolate seminar. We're not going. We're not allowed. They won't let us back in. We were bullies. Leave the bean man alone and leave the tumbler guy alone. I was nice to the tumbler guy. I made I stayed for 40 minutes because I did have a few wines and wasn't so socially, amicable. But I stayed for 40 minutes listening to his glass discussion because I genuinely, the thought that went through my head is probably no one listens to him, his talking about glasses. No one listens to him. So it would be nice for him if someone did listen, because otherwise why would he be talking this much about it if people listened to this story before? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna look him in the eye and I'm gonna pay attention. I'm gonna nod and then I'm gonna, tell Twitch chat afterwards. Why'd you guys bully Willy Wonka? Emphasis on Wonka. What? Drinking glasses. Do I prefer wine or mead? I'm sorry, am I a 10th century Viking? What do you mean? What do you mean, do I prefer wine or mead? Prefer mead, actually, it's sweeter. Sorry, I misread this. It's about martial arts, and I read it as marital arts, so I was confused for a while. Wait, this feels like workplace harassment. Okay. I used to teach martial arts. I ended up dating another instructor for a short while, which was against the rules. When my boss found out, we had an impromptu sparring lesson without headgear or gloves. The relationship ended for other reasons, but boy did I learn to keep better secrets. So, your boss beat you up? Is that what you're telling me? Your boss beat you up? I knew Perry was a Viking. Skull! Is that what happened? Did you get assaulted by your boss? Twist, the boss was her husband. So it's both domestic and workplace abuse. You just want to you want to make it as efficient as possible, your abuse. Why do it at work and at home if you can do it in one? You're breaking the rules. Now we fight to the death. And lots of 8th, 10th century Viking shit happening. It's a crime of passion. Is it? That's just corporal punishment. That is not okay in any circumstance. That is corporal punishment. You're right. You're right. And what did we learn from the cult stream? Last stream, we did a stream on cults, on the midsummer type cults, the people on farms who were dancing around with daisy crowns. Those kinds of OG cults, the good ones. They believe in corporal punishment on their kids. They hit them with sticks and stuff, and that's bad. We learned from that lesson, from that stream, that beating kids and beating employees is bad. So there you go. Can we say that coaches are a cult? Yes, I think we can. I missed a cult stream. Now I'm sad. I think I'm gonna do one tomorrow. So you're fine. I'm so glad that I'm not happy that you're upset. I am happy that that people get upset for missing my streams. Thank you. That's really nice. If you spank me with a 10-foot bamboo stick, it means you love me. If you don't do that, then obviously you don't love them. They genuinely believe that. They genuinely believe that if you don't hit your kids, then the kid will feel like you don't love them and they won't have a good a sense of self-identity. They do. This is 12 tribes, the cult 12 tribes. They do genuinely believe that. They have that written on posters and signs in the town. What kind of bullshit gaslighting is that? We have to beat the kids so they feel loved. The kids love it. The kids want this. Oh no. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Oh god, is that a phrase? Ew. So my mom loves me that much? Zhao, no. Zhao, please. Oh no. A+. I think you were abused, my guy. I don't think you're you're the victim here. See, this doesn't feel like a confession. This doesn't feel guilty, this one. I had a very minor operation in year 7, age 11. My doctor told me I could go back to school after 2 or 3 weeks. I milked it and managed to get 3 months off of school. My brother had his tonsils out 3 times and his grandmother died twice. Same grandmother. Every time I had a cold, I would take the entire week. Nice. It was very sickly. Yeah, the grandmother was very sickly. She just kept dying over and over again. So that's My fish ate my homework. Wait, your grandmother had dementia? She just forgot. Oh, yeah. Oh, like the commercial. I hate that. Oh, my God. I was not expecting that commercial. I was sobbing in the cinema because after the horror movie trailers, they decided to play the dementia commercial where it was like, the first time my mother died, she was 35 years old. And she couldn't garden anymore. The second time was when she was 40 and she forgot the name of her son. And I was just bawling. I was bawling like a baby. What the fuck, man? What the actual fuck? Like, good point. Dementia's a really awful, horrible thing, and you know, charities are important. Let's go and help people. But oh my God, trying to watch a horror film, absolutely just sobbing, caught me totally off guard. Not fair. Not fair at all. Wait, 3 months? Did you end up getting? That's a good question. Did they get held back a year fresh? That's a good question. Did that like really mess up your school? Anyway, GG's friend. Oh my God, that's dark. Oh my God. A friend of mine tried to scare me. Being the complete wuss I am, I took my still water bottle and hit him in the head. He got a concussion. That doesn't feel like you're being a wuss though. No? That doesn't feel like you're being a wuss. Unless they scared you and then you hit them with a water bottle. Otherwise, you're just defending yourself. That's what you're supposed to do. If someone's coming at you with something, you fucking smack the shit out of them. That's what you're supposed to do, no? That's the opposite of being a wuss, right? Is that what you're supposed to do if someone tries to attack you? I think you're supposed to run away, but if you can't run away, you're supposed to smack the shit out of them until you can run away. That's what I learned from my one lesson of Krav Maga. So, but I don't know if I condone giving your friends concussions. Maybe the friend scared them by having a concussion. Fear of your safety is considered assault in UK law. Well, there you go. You're supposed to castrate them according to Krav Maga. Interesting. I didn't get to that part. If it was fight or flight and your instinct was fight, I cannot cosplay. No, not at all. Can I use that during a meeting tomorrow? You can use whatever you want. I'm not going to be held liable if you get fired, though. If you don't want to be concussed, don't scare the wuss. That's true. Perry, Krav Maga master. That's me. My one lesson taught me that I should be more scared when I go outside. The instructor he fully came at me. He ran at me and threw his entire weight into me. And I had learned, that was my lesson from that one Krav Maga session. I learned that I should be way more scared when I go outside, and that there is absolutely no way that I could defend myself, even if I learn Krav Maga. Scary! Yikers! That's why you hire security. Did you win? No! Was your instructor dating the other one? Yeah, that's why I had to assault him. A+! We can't really fault you, I don't think. I mean, you reacted on instinct, unless he scared you, and then you were like, oh, fuck you, and then randomly hit him over the head with a water bottle after the fact, in which case that's assault. I once scratched the car of a coworker that was rude to my girlfriend at a work party. He cried. Oh no. I love that for you. I love that so much. Real men don't cry, vermi! That was not the lesson from the Darman or the Samar video. That was not the lesson from the Samir Bhavnani video that we just watched. I mean, I don't know if tactically it's a good decision to, you know, damage the property of your coworkers or anyone. But I do appreciate defending people you care about. Who cries over a car scratch? Oh yeah, what a pussy. Wait. Oh no, he was one of those I love my car babies, wasn't he? Was it a nice car? That's so satisfying. That's so satisfying. Although, to be fair, I have friends who love their cars, and it's not like the cars are, they don't have sports cars or anything. It's just it's a cheap car, to be honest. But he loves his car. He's named it and everything. And I feel like if it got scratched, he'd be quite upset. But then you shouldn't go around being rude to people's girlfriends. My friend would never. So there we go. That's what it is. Exactly, Apis, exactly. This is the type Shania Twain tried to warn us about. This is top tier defense. Good job. We condone property damage. No, we don't. We don't condone crime. Thank you. Little PSA. Wait, what? This is just karma, I think. I don't know why this took me so long to grasp. I'm still sick of guys, leave me be. When I was in boarding school, I had to sleep on a bunk bed. I was sleeping on the top bed, and my friend was sleeping on the lower bed.
Gosh.
The friend on the lower bed kicked the top bunk to annoy me. Before I told him to stop, the bunk bed was old, and my bed somehow fell on the guy. Luckily, he was fine. I thought it was funny. That's like my worst nightmare. Whenever I was in bunk beds as a kid, that was my worst nightmare. So I'm happy that they were fine. I always just assumed that the bottom bunk kid would die. Whenever I was in bunk beds, I always just assumed the bottom bunk kid would just die. I really did think that. So, it's a cause and effect. I mean, you should sue the school, probably, for having beds that are not suitable. You should be able to kick the bed and it should be fine. You're supposed to be able to jump on that bad boy. I never purposefully scratched anyone's car, but my car has been keyed by people who mistook my car for someone else, and they were actually sorry. Oh my god. Did you get the story? What happened, Mansuri? Like, why they were going around keying people's cars? I always wished I would get crushed by the top bunk. Okay, so we started young. I get it. A+. That's just some karma. GG's. I can't say. Oh, okay. Here's a confession. I bought new IKEA furniture a year ago. I still haven't assembled it. The boxes have been lying in my living room for a year. Same. I still live out of suitcases. I've lived in this house for 2 years. I do not have a wardrobe. My clothes are in suitcases. 2 years. Straight to jail, genuinely. Because then I have to buy a wardrobe, you know? And the floor drobe, yeah, it does mostly end up on the floor. I've got 3 suitcases side by side, and the suitcases are there, but they're on the floor, and it's basically just a big mass pile. And then I'll like flick the lids over of the suitcases, and it sort of covers the pile, but not completely. That's how I do my clothes currently. I lived out my suitcase in college for a whole year. Yeah. I have a chair drobe. Nice! Is it a big chair or are you just, you know, efficient? Just ADHD things. Harry, do you have a fear of commitment? Huge. Hate it. Why? Absolutely hate it. Don't like living in one place for more than a year. I've been here 2 and I'm itchy. I'm so happy that I'm moving in June. I'm moving in June! Like, confirmed, because I have to. Don't know where. Wouldn't tell you anyway. Yay! Yay! Hate it. Feels so super itchy if I'm in one place for too long. And I don't like it. And I don't like buying things that I don't need because what if I have to throw them away later? Because what if I have to up and run? But I'm not commitment phobic from Cleedom though. I bring him with me. Just everything else. And not streaming. Only 2 things in my life have I not been commitment phobic from, and that's you guys and Cleedum. GG's. Oh. Did Cleve get a job for Boeing in Croatia? So that was never an option. Boeing. Scary. We're not allowed to talk about Boeing. I'm not letting him work at Boeing. Yeah, it'll be in the UK still, Joe. Why do you feel edgy about being in the same place for too long? Because then I feel like my life is going nowhere and I'm just a magnet against the ground and the gravity is pulling me towards the center of a slow sandbox-like death. And everything is coming in and all the walls are collapsing in on me and I can't breathe and I can't move. Ah. That's why, that's the summary. But if I move, then new house, new me, and I can redecorate. Not that I decorate at all to begin with, because I'm moving soon. I live out suitcases and I never decorate anywhere because I'm moving soon, because I don't like living in a place for more than a year. But that means oh yeah, my house always looks like something owned by a sociopath. What do you mean? You don't like my decorations? What are you talking about? That's why you'd like van life. See, that's what I'm thinking, Tone. I think van life could really be for me. I think it could. Can we diagnose that? No, you're not allowed. Only I can diagnose you. I'm perfect and fine and completely fine. You guys are the ones with the problems, so that's the direction that this goes in, not the other way. Just so you know. Yeah. Goodbye. Why would it look like that of a sociopath? See, I don't know, Rob. Apparently, there's a stereotype about sociopathy where they don't decorate. And you go into their house and it's just white walls and nothing around. Now, I think that is a conflation with serial killer vibes. Sociopaths, of course, or anyone with empathy problems, does not mean they're murderers. They're 2 completely different things. But I think you get like psychopathic serial killers.
Mansuriama says, now it puts the lotion in the basket.
Nice, thank you, Mansuri. But I think there's like a whole Dexter vibe where you go in and it's super clinical white and there's just like sheets on the floor and stuff like that in TV and media. So they equate that serial killer vibe household to sociopaths. So people come into my room a lot. At uni, people used to come into my room a lot, and people come over sometimes here, and they look and they say, oh my god, you sociopath. But I think that's what it's based on. It's something actually to do with sociopathy. It's minimalist. Yeah, it's minimalist. Exactly. Except it's not. I have a lot of trash, but just no decorations. A lot of cardboard boxes. So Sherlock labeling himself as a high-functioning sociopath. Not by that definition. No, I don't think Sherlock was a sociopath. Because didn't he have empathy for the victims? Like, isn't that why he wanted to find... I don't know. Didn't he get wouldn't he get upset? Well, sociopaths, listen, it's a spectrum, so maybe, like, he could have empathy for people dying and just not... Yeah. Was Sherlock real? No. So these people who visit, do they ever leave? Yes. Anyway. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong scene. Have I been on the wrong scene this whole time? No one told me. F-. Straight to jail. You bought IKEA furniture, you've never assembled it and it's still in the box. Fuck you. That was the correct answer. What? Can we have it the worst or most annoying YouTuber stream? Like Jack Doherty, Sneeko, Sniper Wolf, Nikado, Avocado, etc. I have done separate streams on the first 3 of those. I've done a stream on Jack Doherty, I've done a stream on Sneeko, and I've done a stream on Sniper Wolf. I haven't done a stream on Nikado, Avocado. Because then we'd have to do a stream on feeders. That's what that stream would probably be. And mukbang, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do a mukbang stream. The psychology of mukbang stream, I don't want to. So that's why we haven't. Mac, thank you for the 12 months. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh no. Oh no! There was a classmate I despised in middle school. I told her that the entire class hates her. She didn't go to school the next day. I never confessed that I lied. FYI, I was bullied so much by that class that I couldn't care less. So she bullied you, basically. I mean, that's not what you state explicitly, but she bullied you, sort of. Nana, thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so nice, thank you. Please no feeder fetishism. Yeah, I didn't think you guys would enjoy a stream on that. I didn't think so. I don't know if she bullied you, because you don't say that, but the class bullied you. But not necessarily her. But that's probably why you said it, right? It was like a defense thing. So if she bullied you and you were like, everyone hates you, bitch, that kind of just feels like comeuppance to me. She really believed you, though. Did you, like, fake evidence? Like, she really believed you. Roshi, thanks for that 200. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the bits. Why would you ever believe your bullying victim? Yeah, if you're bullying someone and they turn around and be like, well, everyone hates you, you're not going to be like, oh my god, really? You're just going to ignore it, surely. Well, maybe that's why she was bullying in the first place. She's not the most put together lady. Plot twist, the next day was a weekend. Yeah, it was just completely unrelated. She had a cold or something, maybe. Imagine. Still F-, telling someone that everyone hates them is not a good look, especially since she got really upset. Even though she was bullying you first, we have decided as a class that no, not a good thing. B, thank you for the 500 bits. That's so nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why are we running with the assumption she was bullying him? Because it said there was a classmate I despised, told her the entire class hates her, etc, etc. FYI, I was bullied so much by that class, I couldn't care less. So she's part of the class, right? I imagine. That's what I mean. I exploited a glitch on my Farmville that let me sell my Facebook friends stuff from their Farmville farm, and I would spend the money on my farm easy win. Oh my god, you dick! Easy win! I don't know who did this, but I did it too. You did, Benny? Some people grinded Farmville. Some people watched all of the ads and they spent all of their energy and they set timers for when their energy would refill. Some people grinded that shit. Hi, Sir Gawain, welcome. Not me, I wasn't allowed to play Farmville. But still, and you just like sold their stuff. You bastard! Haha, suckers! 7th ring of hell for you. We are divided, but we have strong opinions on either side. Overall, it's just too funny. But I personally just want to say that I hate you. Just for me, that's all I want. My confession is that I missed the stream. See you soon, Jesus. How could you? How dare you, honestly, actually. I think it's impossible. Well, it's not impossible to miss a stream. I mean, you are here. It's impossible to be late to a stream, I would argue. Straight to hell. F-. Well, for those of you who have missed the stream or made you or whatever, you're in luck because guess what? I kind of do this regularly. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. British summertime, I am live again. Thank you guys so much for being here. I had so much fun. And if you like what you see, remember to follow if you don't do it anyway. Hopefully tomorrow, but I say this every single fucking day. Hopefully tomorrow I won't be sick. How am I still ill? It's been a week. It's just a cold. Ugh. Anyway. Thank you guys so much for the stream today. It's so much fun. If you like what you see, remember to follow. If you don't, do it anyway. Twitter for announcements, Instagram pictures, and Discord for everything else. Go to TikTok and YouTube and Twitch, and I post release, so make sure to subscribe. And the next stream is tomorrow, 1 p.m. BST. I will see you there, British summertime. Thank you. Spam that raid message. Be super nice and faster. We tried to raid before, but no, we did raid before, but it was a starting soon screen, so I raided her too early. I was too keen, guys. I was too eager. So now we're like right in the middle of it, which is gonna be good. And yes, thank you. What's the waitress song? She used to be mine. There we go. That's the one. That's the one I was feeling for today. I missed the opening. This is the only time when it's kind of okay to cheat, I guess? No, that's not true. It's never any excuse. And this apron that plays in his patrons. Am I singing the right note? I don't think I am. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be. Though it's true, I was never attention sweet center. Remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. We have rated. I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow. We'll miss your chat. I'm so